Wallace. Watch I look, I'm jugging. Dissect your hand if your hand am I putting, put two in your man if your man keep a looking. Act like a poopy, your bitch get tookin'. I'm not the type to go fuck with them niggas who fuck with them niggas who stay on some fish. Oh, young and trapping out the bando, from the ceiling fan to the damn floor, trying to stack my money up, cause that's the only way we can go. Tell my mama that I'm okay, see the money coming through the doorway. Got a bad bitch with a lot of money, that's foreplay. Okay, they watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me.
So introducing the We Are City Worldwide Fan Channel Club Membership Scheme. It's a chance for you guys to support the channel just a little bit more. In this video, this short little video, I'm just going to explain to you what it is, what you'll get from each of them, and will it affect the channel? That's probably the main question you guys are thinking of. Of course, you guys want to know, will it affect the channel? I'll answer that straight away. No, nothing on the channel will change. Everything will be exactly the same. It already is. Nothing's changing. This membership scheme, this club, the We Are City Club, is just a little bit extra for you guys if you want to, really support the channel and just get a little bit extra. And in that case, you'll be paying. So I'll tell you what it is and what you'll get for each one. So the We Are City Bronze Club, this is our, first starting tier of membership. And to be part of the Bronze Club, it would be 99p a month, a pound a month, really, £12 a year, that's all it is. And for that, you get the basics, but you do get a little bit extra than that. So you get the loyalty badges that I've created that are on screen now. So the longer you're a member, the better the loyalty badge gets, and eventually you can be a Champions League winner here with your Bronze Club. You can be get these, so you can use them in live streams, these custom emojis here. I've made a few of them. As you guys, start to become members, the more I can add. So these are the current ones at the moment that you guys can use. And then finally, one that is an exclusive thing just for you guys is career mode uncut gameplay, or any gaming video uncut gameplay. So when I put the videos out and you guys watch them, the gameplay is cut into highlights to keep the videos down to around 40 minutes. The gameplay will be uncut, so the video will be about an hour long, maybe a bit longer, and the gameplay is the full game. You can watch the full game, no highlights, no edits, get to see every little bit of action. That's what you get if you join the We Are City Bronze Club. So if you join the We Are City Silver Club, that would be $3.99 per month, a little bit more, but this is what I'd call our main membership scheme. This is the one you want to be on if you want the real extras. So you get, just like before, the loyalty badges, the custom emojis, and also the career mode uncut gameplay, but you get a lot more extra. You get early access to every single upload and every bit of content on this channel. So every time I upload a video, I tend to upload, sometimes I can be in 3 months advance, sometimes I can be in a few days advance, but every single time, as soon as I upload that video, you guys get to watch it. You watch it instantly. Never wait for a video ever again. They'll be right on your screen. You can even watch them as box sets and maybe watch a full season if you wait a few weeks, where some people will only be 3 or 4 episodes in. If you're our Silver Club member, you can watch a full box set possibly of the We Are City career mode gaming episodes or so on. You also get a little bit extra than that. You get an exclusive career mode series, a career mode series that only you as Silver Club and above Gold Club members will get to see. That is something which is pretty exciting. A series just for you guys, a series that won't be on the channel at all. You also get a monthly live Q&A where you guys get to ask me about the ongoings on the channel, what's going off the channel and so on, and give your input on whether you think that we should do a certain thing or not. You guys are really important. And also you get photos and status updates. So that is a little thing which is not massive, but every time I make a sign in the career mode or I do anything in career mode, you get to see it ages in advance. I'll take a picture, post it on the community tab, only for you guys as members to see, to know what is happening behind the scenes here on the channel. And finally, our highest tier of membership will be to join the We Are City Gold Club. £5.49 per month. You may say that is quite steep, but listen to the extras you get on this. You get the badges and the custom emojis. You get the early access to every single upload. You get the career mode uncut gameplay. You get monthly live you know, Q&As just like the silver level. You get exclusive career mode series, but just a bit more than that. You get member polls, you get shout outs in videos. Your name will be mentioned in our videos. You will be part, ingrained in the DNA of this channel. And then finally, you get live commentary on non-Man City matches. So I do live commentary on the City games. You guys will be able to listen to me do live commentary together with you, you know, sharing non-Man City matches. So we'll put out a schedule. You guys, the gold members, will pick which games you wish me to do the commentary on, and I'll do a commentary on one of those games which you guys get to watch along with me. It's really exciting if you're a gold member. I know that a gold member is a massive change. Silver members where you want to be, really. That's our main one. Gold members just a little bit extra for, suppose, you super fans who want to support the channel. And honestly, it is really appreciated if you join any level of our club's bronze, silver or gold club. That extra exclusive content you guys will get. Now, I've looked at what other creators have done with their memberships, and I think I am offering way more than a lot of them are. You get, you know, bang for your buck, as they say. I'm trying to offer as much as I can for the lowest price possible, because I believe you guys deserve that here on the channel. So nothing changed on the channel. Membership scheme is now live. Please go ahead. If you want to be a member of the We Are City channel, if you want to join the club, then join it. Your support is really appreciated. I understand if you can't join, don't feel the need to join. But if you want to support the channel, just to get this to another level and be ingrained, like I said, if you're a gold member, ingrained in the DNA of the channel, mentioned in every video, then please go and join. Click that join button, join the We Are City club, and join us and be a member today. Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel. We are back, and it is Haaland Day. Erling Haaland makes his Manchester City debut. Not competitive, but he does play in the game today. Now, there is some news going around. I must mention this, that apparently there's an electrical storm above the pitch in the USA, and the fans are being moved into the concourse area. Whether this game goes ahead now, I don't know. It's one thing I've just been looking at. Let's hope we all get to see Erling Haaland's debut. I'm hoping so anyway, but I'm a little bit uncertain what the news is with that. So I'll keep you updated what happens with that. It's good to see so many people as well in the live comments already. You guys are just, I mean, flying through the comments here. I'm trying to read everyone's comments. It's great to have you all here. Someone's just asked about the away kit most recently, haven't they? Thoughts on the third kit colours? I think Joel's right. It will be like a light green, a dark blue. Joel says, loves the song. I best stop playing it, haven't I? How long is that going to go on for? Song is legendary. I still had that Haaland song going there while I was talking. Good to see you all. I'm, like you said, hyped to see Haaland play. Everyone is hyped to see Haaland play, isn't it? And he will start against the side that he knows pretty well, Bayern Munich. There's a couple of familiar faces as well on the field for Bayern Munich. As a couple, I mean one. That is, of course, Leroy Sané. So the Manchester City team on your screen right now, as always. Number 31, Ederson starts in goal. It's a back four. Diaz is back alongside Cancelo on the right-hand side of the defence. Left-hand side is Ake. And City and Pep Guardiola once again showing trust in Josh Wilson-Brand. In the midfield three is Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva. And a front three we might see a lot this season. And it's exciting. Grealish, Haaland and Mahrez. That's Press as he's here this time. Good to have you. Hopefully you guys last the full game. If this game gets delayed as well, which it possibly might do due to the weather situation, it might get delayed again, like it did last time, an hour and 15 minutes later. Red Eye misses Foden. Well, he will be back, of course. Foden's been playing for the under-23s. They're on the pitch here, outside the pitch, with the umbrellas up. So, as it stands, it seems everything is okay. The players are still warming up. So match day live here. Let's have a look at the Bayern Munich side and the Manchester City side. So we've seen the City side, the Bayern Munich side there. In goal is the absolute legend Manuel Neuer. Benjamin Pavard at right back, Dayot Upamecano and Luka Hernandez, the back four there, along with Alphonso Davies. So three Frenchmen in that side. The midfield is Joshua Kimmich, Muller, and Marcel Sabitzer, who doesn't seem to have done so well at Bayern Munich, does he, since that move from RB Leipzig, following manager Julian Nagelsmann. Doesn't seem to be popular at all. And then the front three, I didn't know which way it's going to go these players are so versatile. Coleman, Sané, ex-City, of course, and Gnabry, they could play any different, position. One of them could be on the right, the left, the centre-forward position. I wasn't so sure. So that's the way I went with it. Foden probably scores 10 in a game for the under-23, says Joel. Would not surprise me. It's probably too low of a level for him. Ajin says, guys who say Foden's overrated probably watch baseball. Yeah, and Vridai, sad about seeing Leroy Sané. Yeah, it's sad to see Leroy Sané, isn't it, play against us. The first time he has played against us. There was a lot of clips going around social media of him and Kevin De Bruyne having chats before the game yesterday and this earlier today as well. And I think Sané's still got a good connection in Manchester City, especially his partner. His wife, who in fact is a massive Manchester City fan. If anyone follows her on social media, I don't. I just see things on social media. But she puts lots on about how she loves Manchester City and she's so happy when they win things. And she says her first experience of football was City, so she's a City fan. She's not a fan of Bayern Munich. And it seems that Sané gets a lot of stick, doesn't he, at Bayern Munich? He has been, you could say, a flop. He's gone through a couple of spells where he's looked like the player Bayern Munich thought they were going to get, and then most of the time hasn't. And there is rumours that he's been, sort of touted around Europe this summer, hasn't he? Apparently Real Madrid were offered Leroy Sané, rejected that, around 70 million euros. I can't see City buying him back, by the way, before you guys get too excited. I don't think City will buy him back, especially for any more than what they sold him for, and that means he'll probably stay at Bayern Munich. He wanted to be the poster boy in his home country, in Germany. I think what drove that more for him was that move, the not move to the World Cup. He didn't go to the World Cup that year. He was left out of the Germany squad after a really good season. A shock to everyone. Whether it was an attitude issue, we're not still uncertain why Jurgen Löw left him out, but he did do. But Sané's back in the German squad now, and that might be because he plays at Bayern Munich. Who else got a cameo 17-18 kit with Sané on? I've seen a Sané kit in my house as well. My first football experience at City. Yeah, that she'd never been to football before. City was the one. So City versus Bayern Munich, and we should be around 10 minutes away from kickoff. Whether that is the case, we're not quite sure. City's game, the last one, was a good one, wasn't it, actually? The first half, especially against Club America. It was more than just a pre-season, wasn't it? A friendly, you'd say. It wasn't a friendly. There was some feisty challenges going in. Jack Grealish just has this way of winding people up, and he wound up the Club America players. The Mexicans just did not like Jack Grealish. I don't know what he'd done to them, but they were very, very frustrated with Jack. He had a good game, Grealish. I feel like he should have scored. He missed a really good chance, didn't he? But that's the sort of Grealish you want to be seeing week in, week out at Manchester City. And I think with Erling Haaland up top today, I mean, Haaland, Grealish, Mahrez front three, that is ridiculous, isn't it? And look at that City side. I genuinely do believe if City cannot bring in Marc Cucurella, we could see that side start the Community Shield, for example, against Liverpool. It was, say, of course, Kyle Walker probably, you'd say, would be in there, Cancelo at left back. But other than that, that is probably the starting 11 we're going to see. Now, you can watch this game on City TV through City Plus if you subscribe to that. If not, then you can listen to us. If you've got both on your screens right now, you can listen to me do the commentary over. I don't quite know who's on the commentary. If you're in Austria, if you're in Germany, and if you're in Switzerland, you can watch the game free on YouTube, on Bayern Munich's YouTube channel. That is also an option for you guys if you want to see the game. If not, stick with us or listen to me and watch the other one. That'd be good to see. Score prediction says Dats. I'm going to go for a 1-1. 1-1, I think. Jack's getting his ways now. Hope to see more. Yeah, I mean, he should have had about 3 penalties, shouldn't he, Grealish, in the previous fixture. I don't know how the referee didn't give those decisions. I really don't understand it. I know there wasn't close-up replays, but he got taken down a few times, didn't he? Joel's gone for 2-2. I think it'll be a draw, me personally. Andrew's gone for a 3-1. 89% you do believe Erling Haaland will get his first Manchester City goal. Linda's gone with a 2-0 to City. A clean sheet there for Diaz, Ake, Cancelo and Esbrand. I think one thing I read on Twitter just before was that Haaland brings goals, but Ederson brings conceded goals. Bit harsh on Ederson, isn't it? But possibly that's the case. Arjun says he has a big collection of shirts. I have one authentic Crow shirt from the World Cup in 2018. The game versus Mexico, and I have a signed shirt of Di Maria, not the United one, other just for collection. Well, that is very interesting, Adrian. I've got some football shirts I think I've shown before, based around games. They're not the actual shirt, match-worn shirts on a wall in my house. Adrian says, I think 2-1 for the team. Who scores first? I mean, we've got to say Erling Haaland's going to couldn't score, aren't we? And one thing Haaland could bring to Manchester City, which is worth talking about, and I think we're going to do a Haaland tactics video on the channel with a segment as well from a Borussia Dortmund fan. That is something I've been working on. I know a few of you guys mentioned collaborations. We've also got a big collaboration coming when City have finished their transfer business with a massive, massive Manchester City YouTuber. Managed to organise that. They've been great to say yes. So that is something coming up as well on the channel. But Haaland, what he could bring is, if teams in the Premier League, and possibly today against Bayern Munich, teams are worried about Erling Haaland, he comes with an aura, doesn't he? So you think, they're going to concentrate on marking Erling Haaland, and what does that do? That leaves space for Grealish, Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne especially, who we know can score from anywhere. Grealish not so much. He's not the best of finishers, as we saw in the previous one. Do we have a TikTok account for the We Are City? We do have a TikTok account. Let me find out what it's called for you. Maybe I should have the advertisement here on the channel for the TikTok account. Let me have a look what it's called. I should know, shouldn't I? I've posted quite a few things on there. Rudice is a Haaland hat-trick. That would be good to see, wouldn't it? I feel like Edison is underrated. If he has the same amount of shots as De Gea, he would be better in my opinion, says Dats. Unfortunately, Dats, I'd like to agree with you, but the stats don't tend to lie, do they? And the stats say that the more shots Edison had faced, probably the more goals he conceded. Adrian says David Rauman. Yeah, it could be Raum, could be Kukurea. Is it a Steam company, says Joel? It's not. I think a Steam company's like, if you think of the City YouTubers, to be honest with you, despite doing YouTube, I don't watch a lot of YouTube. There's a few content creators I've watched. The Steam company's like, I think, the highest of all, isn't he? It is We Are City MCFC, at We Are City MCFC, the TikTok. So, you can go and have a look at that. But it's not a Steam company. Just, I'd say, I put this in my message to them, actually. They are the king of transfer updates. And you should know who that is. You should know who that is. We don't need a good goalkeeper when we have a good defence. That's true, Adrian. If you've got a strong defence, you could have a Kepa in goal from Chelsea, couldn't you? And you might do okay. Do you think Company could manage City one day, says Elmo? I wouldn't like to see it, Elmo. I would not like to see it. Not because I think Company's not good enough, but think of it this way. If Pep Guardiola makes a mistake, we'll criticise him, won't we? We would criticise Pep Guardiola. If Vincent Kompany's manager, you end up in a sort of a Chelsea, Lampard or United Solskjaer situation where, say the manager's underperforming and the team isn't doing well, because they're a club legend, you refuse to criticise them and you say it's alright. Man United fans, surely they weren't happy with what Solskjaer was doing. Who's happy with losing 4-0 to Watford? But they couldn't criticise him because they didn't want to, because of his history. And the same went for Lampard and Chelsea. And it does sort of, tarnish their legacy, doesn't it, at the club? So no, I never want to see Vincent Kompany manage the club, ever. I hope that never happens. Thank you very much, Joel, for the follow. I think we've got quite a few followers on TikTok. I've only just started posting a bit more on it. 48 followers now. Thank you. I was on 40 this morning, so we've gone up quite a bit. TikTok's obviously a real good tool, isn't it, for building your fan base and things. So it's definitely something I need to start using more. Is it City Extra? It's not that. It's not City Extra. I didn't actually know personally that City Extra had a YouTube channel. I just knew them as the Twitter account for news. Really, Rudi's going to give it an hour and then he's going to go to bed. Well, the game should be kicking off in 3 minutes, but I have a sneaky suspicion, as things tend to go in the USA, it won't be in 3 minutes because they're not even showing the players come out onto the field. But I'll have a quick look and see. What is the TikTok name, says Radai? It is We Are City MCFC, at We Are City MCFC. Go and give us a follow. The game has been delayed by 30 minutes. Absolutely brilliant. This is America for you. The last game was delayed by 45 minutes, and now the game has been delayed by at least, I'll make the word clear as well, at least 30 minutes apparently. So 30 minutes to kick off. What is it with Americans and kickoff times? Because they just never do anything right for that. I mean, the last game was supposed to be at 1:30 in the morning in the UK, then it was 2 o'clock, and then it was 2:15 it kicked off. So 30 minutes delay, the game will kick off in 30 minutes time. I'll try and fill for a little bit, guys, but I'll have to show some adverts and things. Definitely try and stay for the first half if you can. I'm sorry it's been delayed, unfortunately. Well, as you guys will understand, it's out of my control, isn't it? I'm here in Burnley to promote, so Company can manage the Premier League. I have to say, Ajin, I know a lot of people seem to be big fans of Company. Did you see his Anderlecht side? They weren't very good. They weren't very good. That's Press has just followed TikTok. Thank you very much. I'm going to start putting the TikTok on the screen, actually. I'll put it in the graphics somewhere. Joel's still sticking around for the first half. So apparently it will be midnight now in the UK. 1:30 a.m. if you are in mainly around Europe. If you're in the US, of course, I don't know what time the kickoff is, but it's pretty decent for you. I just made 50, says Ridai. Thank you very much, Ridai. Thank you very much. 50 followers on TikTok. It doesn't sound much in the grand scheme of things. TikTok's a ridiculous place for followers, isn't it? You know, I don't know if you guys... hopefully you guys know who... you must know who Cal the Dragon is. Cal the Dragon, has he got like a billion followers on TikTok? TikTok's massive, isn't it? I don't know if you guys remember, if you ever were watching YouTube a long time ago and things, TikTok started coming up, didn't it, as like adverts and things, and you thought, what is this? And now it's just massive. Everyone uses it. Cal the Dragon has 1.6 million followers, and Cal the Dragon, let's be honest, Cal the Dragon has a string football net in his back garden, and he plays football against plant pots and bins and gnomes, and he has 1.6 million people follow him. And he's a superstar now, isn't he? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous the way it's launched some people's careers. Datsprez says it has 3k followers. Well done, Datsprez. That is... 3k followers is fantastic. I don't know what it compares to in YouTube terms, subscribers and followers. I think it's a little bit different, isn't it, actually? Because it seems to be much easier to get followers on TikTok than it is subscribers. Thank you very much for following us. You just made it 50. 3k followers is brilliant. That is fantastic. Vines is better than TikTok. Cal Dragon is stupid. You know what, Joel? I think he's obviously a clever lad, isn't he? Really, you know, because he's built a brand all around him playing football in his garden against gnomes and bins. I mean, how many people can do that? If someone said to you, you know, if you're a big company like Amazon, whoever, and you said, Amazon, I've got a new idea for an Amazon Prime series. I'm going to put a string football net up my garden and pretend to be a goalkeeper, and I'm going to play against bins and garden gnomes and plant pots. You'd say, they'd laugh at you, wouldn't they? And this guy's making a living out of it. And Cal the Dragon, he goes to nightclubs. He goes to nightclubs and makes appearances. He gets paid £4,000 to go to a nightclub for an hour or so and make an appearance. That is ridiculous money, isn't it? For someone who's, 19, 20 years of age. He's done really well for himself. I'm not laughing at your followers. I'm laughing at the Cal Dragon. No. I didn't think you were laughing at the followers, Joel. I knew you were laughing at Cal the Dragon. I do agree. I mean, I laugh at him myself, but he's done fantastically well, hasn't he? To put everything together like he's done. He lost 3-1 to a plant, says Ridai. Yeah. The guys, some people have come up with some really good stuff on TikTok, haven't they? I do actually spend a bit of time sometimes flicking through. And you've got to jump on trends, haven't you? I mean, some of these people are earning millions of pounds just by doing dances. You know, 15-second dances. Addison Rae's the big one, isn't it? She does like 15-second dances. And it's not even her dance. She just copies someone else's dance they've come up with. How many followers does she have? It'll be ridiculous. It'll be ridiculous. I can look right now. I don't know why we're talking about TikTok. We've got to fill time, haven't we? And why not? So Addison Rae, I assume you know who Addison Rae is. She's got 88.4 million followers on TikTok. 88.4 million followers. And every video averages around... she's got a video over here of her making a vase? Making a vase, 24 million views. 21 million views. 3 million likes for making a vase. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, isn't it? What it's done for people like that. So I have started to post, if you guys have been watching our little series that we've started here on the channel about players City almost signed, hopefully there's a couple of interesting stories for you that you'll like. At the moment, how many have we done so far? 3. Asmir Begovic has been 1. The other ones were Isco. I had to put Isco in there. He nearly signed to Manchester City every single transfer window. And of course, the first man we did as well, which was... Who was the first person we did? It was a striker, wasn't it? It was Daniel Agger. Daniel Agger, of course. Yeah, the Liverpool player. So I put them on TikTok as well. So go and check them out. You see him on the channel. If not, someone who is smarter than me, help me. How can I beat some guys who constantly call me plastic? Says Adjin. I assume they say you're plastic because you're a City fan. You've got to remember, Adjin, I don't know how old you are, but a lot of United fans, why do you think they supported Manchester United? Because 10 years ago, Man United were winning trophies, and people said, what team should I support? I'll support you, Man United. Were they plastics? Are they all plastics as well now? And the same for City. I never understand the argument. People like Mark Goldbridge, the United stand and something, you see them say, like Haaland said that he was watching City when he was younger, and he had idols at City, and they're going, oh, what, you liked watching Darius Vassell? And I thought, hang on a minute, you're saying, Mark Goldbridge can't seem to get United fans in general can't seem to get their head around the fact that people supported City when they weren't good. How can you support a team that doesn't win anything, they're thinking? I just thought, that's called Man United for the last 10 years. You haven't won anything, and you still support them. So I don't know why they can't get their head around it. When will there be a Messi one? Yeah, Messi's definitely going to be one. I've got a list on my phone of about 189 players, actually. So I won't read them all out. We'll be here all day. Sophie says hello. Charlie says, That's presses Charlie. I think you mean, is that Charlie D'Amelio? I think her name is. She has 156 million followers for dancing on TikTok. What an incredible place. Mark Hubert says, hi, I missed the Tiger Man, but changed my name. I'm really glad you're doing the commentary again. Glad that they didn't change the time. Wait, did they? Unfortunately, Mark Hubert, they have changed the time. The time is now at past, apparently, the kickoff. I've got a video here, Sean Goater looking at his watch saying, hurry up. So hopefully the game will go on ahead. Liverpool, the biggest plastic fan base, Egyptians because of Seller. I don't know. If you think about City's fan base, City have got loads of Algerian fans purely because of Mahrez. You have to think about it. It depends which country you are from. Apparently the game should be on pretty soon now. The fans are back in the seats, so it looks like the game should be kicking off pretty soon. If you've got to think about it, say you are from a country like Egypt, like Algeria. There's a few others. Hungary, to an extent, who I understand their fan base. I feel like I do anyway. They've got like one good player who's world class. So Salah is ridiculously good, isn't he? There's no other good Egyptian players anywhere near his level, so they just support wherever he's going. Imagine if, I don't know where any of you guys from, but say you're from England, and say all the England players were like Championship, League 2 level, and they only had Phil Foden, we only had Harry Kane. People would follow him all over, because that's just the way it works. Will there be a Ronaldo one where he nearly joined last summer? Of course, Joel. Honestly, Joel, I've got an absolutely ridiculous list on my phone. I've also got a couple of other ideas of City youth players that didn't make it, signings that were flops as well. ESPN has Edison as Enderson. Do you remember me? Yeah, I do. Of course I remember Mr. Tigerman. Now Mark Hubert. Do you change your name quite often? I don't think so. But of course I remember Mr. Tigerman. I've got a good memory for stuff like that, and I do remember a lot of you guys on here. I always remember your names and your comments, especially some of you that don't come back for a while. I mean, I'll just reel off a few names for you guys. I've got here Bakali, Kaka, Messi, De Rossi, Jorginho, Maguire, Sanchez, Fred, Ronaldo, Koulibaly, Koundé, Moore, Azar, Van Persie, Zaha, Ocampos, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Leno, Indigo Martinez, Laic, Salvio, Willian, Osvaldo, Fred, Hulk, Hamsik, Lavezzi, De Jong, Odegaard, Javi Martinez, Llorente, Neymar, Lewandowski, Hummels, Chan, Højbjerg, Aouar. I mean, I could go on forever. I looked at all the story. Oh, sitting here. Michu. Anyone remember Michu? One of Erling Haaland's idols. Michu, of all people, had one good season at Swansea. Haaland does the Michu celebration, of course. I love Michu. He was fantastic at Swansea, wasn't he? When he came from... who did he come from now? Was it Oviedo or someone like that? Can't wait for the upcoming content, says Joel. Thank you. I'm looking to put lots of new stuff. Honestly, I'll give you something now. If you remember the Euro 2020 series we did, this time we're doing a World Cup series, which I've already is in the works. You guys, if it works like I hope it will, you guys will absolutely love it. It took a lot of hard work. We've got music, we've got diss tracks, we've got music videos, we've got football as well. It's going to be so good. Honestly, it's going to be so good. What am I saying? Sorry, you guys comment so fast sometimes. I can't even keep up. Who remembers Joe? I remember Joe. He had one good game against Birmingham City, if I remember. in the number 27 in his green boots. I was there at that game. Apparently we're interested in Saka. Can't see it happening, Joel. Can't see that happening. Someone there has said they predict Patel. I think your last name is. You're predicting a 2-1 win. Do you think Maguire could have been successful if City signed him over Diaz? No. He's a fridge, isn't he? He turns like a truck. I don't like Harry Maguire either. Do not like him on the pitch, off the pitch. Ronaldo trying to leave United. He is, isn't he, Ali Kumar? You're right. He is trying to leave United, but no one wants him. No one wants him. No one will pay his weight. Grealish, in my opinion, has been shocking, says Mark Hubert. Yeah, but he was good last time. I think this year's his year. He takes the time. Mahrez was shocking in his first season. Wasn't Ronaldo going to Atleti? That will not happen. That will not. They won't pay his wages. I can't see him paying his wages. No one will pay his wages, and plus, no one wants an ageing player. Well, City are in the tunnel. Captain Ruben Diaz is rallying up the troops. We're about to come out, so maybe it's going to be a quarter past kickoff. So 50 minutes early. A bit of a 50-minute delay, but we'll take that. Edison is wearing the orange kit today. We don't have a pink kit this season, guys. We do have a burgundy kit. I think I've told you about the Edison conspiracy before. If he wears a pink kit, he's terrible. You watch clips of Edison making mistakes, he's always in a pink kit. We've got a burgundy kit, which worries me because it's slightly pink. But other than that, if you keep him out of that kit, he might have a really good season. Someone says, is Mane in Bayern? Yeah, Mane's gone to Bayern Munich. That's brilliant for City, isn't it? Brilliant for City. He scared me more than Salah, Sadio Mane. Scared me more than Salah. On the pitch right now is... Should be playing his song right now. Haaland. Seen the City players singing it as well for Haaland's birthday yesterday. Our sister club New York City versus Inter Miami MLS, watching that also. I've actually used to like watching the MLS when I think I had BT Sport vs ESPN at one point, and I used to watch a few of the games when I could. That was always interesting. Bayern Munich players are coming out now. I don't know where they're coming out from, but they are coming out. The game is close to kick-off. We'll say quarter past. Haaland debut. Come on, guys. We've got to see him score, haven't we? I mean, he might be absolutely terrible. That is one of the worries, isn't it? I was speaking to someone actually tonight. I was at a party tonight, a birthday party. When I say a party, like a get-together. And they were talking to me about Haaland. They're a Leeds fan. So they know a bit about Haaland. Of course, his dad played for Leeds as well. And he said every time he's seen Haaland, he's not been that good. He doesn't understand what the hype is, but he always scores. And I think that is the thing we'll find with Erling Haaland. He's not a link-up player. Do not expect him to. Well, I don't expect him to. And like I said, we're going to do a tactical video and speak to a Dortmund fan. That is the idea. So you guys can know a bit more about Erling Haaland and the way he's going to turn up. Because me, like most people, have just seen highlights of Haaland. But I expect City to just do the usual thing that City do and knock the ball around. And then eventually Haaland will just not be involved in anything. He'll just be in the box and just put it in the back of the net. That's the idea. And I'm happy if he does that. I don't care if he never touches the ball as long as he scores. Happy birthday to the person who celebrated it. Oh, thank you very much. I'll let them know. I'll have to show them this. I'll say, listen, one of my followers says, happy birthday to you. They won't be listening to this, I assume. They won't listen to that. I've got them a really nice football shirt for the birthday. A Venezia shirt. Black one. Orange and gold. If they're listening to this, surprise is over. But I don't think they are. Remember when Mane booted Edison in the face? Yeah, I was at that game. It was Edison's first ever home game. And he got his eye nearly taken out by Sadio Mane. And Mane had the cheek to complain, didn't he? Oh, it was a high foot, but I was going for the ball. You can't just boot people in the face. I watched a game today, a football game. It was a local game. That was pretty good, actually. The team I support, when I say support, they are... So a family member plays the team. They won 3-2. They were 3-0 up at half-time. They managed to ship 2 goals in the second half, but they did hang on. So that was an interesting game. It's funny watching, local football because the tackles and things are just so different, aren't they? The quality is not there, but it's still entertaining, and people do love a crunching challenge. So Pep Guardiola, Julian Nagelsmann share a moment talking here. The game is taking so long. Well, it's about to start, Radite. That says you're back on again. I'm here, and we're 2 minutes away from kickoff. My favourite Sirac kit in Napoli's Armani. Do some good kits. Yeah, really good, Joel. And hopefully, you'll be able to get that kit from us very soon through the channel sponsor. That is something I need to sort out. I've just been a little behind on things. Maybe I'll get it sorted tomorrow. But you'll be able to buy that Napoli kit at a wonderful price through the club sponsor. So Manchester City versus Bayern Munich. USA Tour 2022. Every other Premier League team are playing maybe 4 to 5, 6, even more fixtures in pre-season. City have decided 2 is enough. I don't understand it, but they decided 2 is enough before the Charity Shield next weekend. Did you like the 93-20 shirt, Zelmo? I did. That's a really nice shirt. It sold out straight away. I think you can still get it, though, in certain places. So City side, you guys know the likes of Palmer, Ortega, Moreno, Carson. The graphic moves so quick on here. How can I read those names? McAtee, Lewis, Palmer, Knight on the bench. Walker, Carson, Moreno, Phillips, Alvarez, Kaiki, Delap, Bobbin and Bette. City have turned down a £17 million offer from Southampton, the Man City B team, this week. They've offered £60 million for Liam Delap. City have rejected that, but apparently Southampton will be back with a £23 million offer. Let's see what happens with that one. City have said, we're not selling him, he can only leave on loan. I'm saving up for the away kit, says Joel. Joel, do not, if you can hang off on your away kit, hang off on your away kit, because if I get the club sponsor out, you might be able to get that at a much better price. That is the idea for you guys. It's weird seeing it's number 7 and not Sterling. Yeah, it is. Of course, Joao Cancelo, the new number 7. If you've got a number 27 shirt with Cancelo on the back, City have said they won't change it, which is really unfair. When you spend, what, if you're getting a City shirt with printing on the back, maybe £100, and they say to you, we're not changing it, he's changed his number, so what? Not really fair, is it? Ajin says, you guys say street football. We in Bosnia say village football because there's more villages than cities and streets. Learn geography with Jekko fanboy. That is interesting. This was on an actual pitch. It wasn't on the street, tarmac or anything. It wasn't an actual pitch. When I saw Cancelo 7, I couldn't see it, says Mark. Yeah, I was surprised as well. Was Phillips good against Club America? He played centre-back, Joel. He came on at centre-back, which is just typical Pep Guardiola. I was surprised Haaland wasn't playing left-back today, purely because he's left-footed. €250 million for the lap is the only reasonable offer, says Dats. He's good, isn't he? But we've got Alvarez and Haaland now. Do we need him? I'll get the away kit for Christmas because I've got the home kit for now, says Joel. Yeah, well, hang on, because you might be able to get the away kit from FC Kitlink. Well, it's something I need to work on. I've mentioned it a few times. I'll get you guys. I'll get it in your guys' head, and then I'll get it sorted. What time does it start? Says Brandon Shaw. It's supposed to start at midnight in the UK. Then it seemed like it's going to be 15:15. The players are actually on the pitch now. I'd say 20 past, maybe even earlier. I think it's going to start at a stupid time. It's going to start at like 18 minutes past. That's the way it's looking. But they're on the pitch now. Bayern Munich in the white. Manchester City in that home kit. The clock is about to go. Do they do City's own printing? Joel says. They just might, Joel. I think they just might. I'll be able to confirm that to you in a bit of time, but I think they do. So here we are, City versus Bayern Munich. Bayern in the white on the left-hand side of the field. Kickoff is underway. Erling Haaland is on. It's like 1:20, says Renai. I know, ridiculous time, isn't it? Nearly 1:30 in the morning. So Dayot Upamecano here under pressure. Look at the pressing from Erling Haaland. That's what I want to see from the big man, the big Norwegian. I think him and Grealish, Mahrez, Foden, De Bruyne will just be so good in the link-up play. So header there by the Bayern Munich defender back to his goalkeeper. You see the Chelsea fans at the City end? Says Dats. I didn't actually. I didn't see that. Well, a bit of a 50-50 there between Cancelo and Alphonso Davies. Tripped up here. The referee gives it a free kick. I can finally see the whole game. Haaland Day. It's the Haaland debut. Esbran with a header here. Jack Grealish on the left-hand side. Up against Benjamin Pavard. I think he'll beat Pavard, who's really poor. Pavard, good defending. And a throw into Manchester City. Just maybe 10 yards or so away from the box. That home kit looks fantastic, doesn't it? Looks absolutely fantastic. Esbrand on the throw in here for City, the number 97. Into Erling Haaland, down back to Josh Wilson. Esbrand, who seems to impress every time he plays. I'm half sleeping where I lost coffee, says Ajin. Yeah, get the coffees in you. Cancelo for Manchester City on this far right hand side, just on the halfway line. Diaz. I don't think De Bruyne and Mahrez have got any chance to win the Ballon d'Or because if they won the Champions League, De Bruyne's got a chance. Here's Erling Haaland for Manchester City. Lays it off to Rodri. He's linking up with a player here, Haaland, which I just said he wouldn't do. Jack Grealish up one-on-one with Kingsley Coman. Oh, a good ball by Grealish into Bernardo Silva. Upamecano reads it. He's a big, powerful centre-back there, Upamecano. And he uses his body there to shepherd the ball out of play to stop Bernardo Silva getting the end of it. Mahrez is more underrated than KDB, quite possibly. Bayern Munich play out from the back here, and Mahrez pressing. Manuel Neuer long, up towards Thomas Muller. Seems to be at striker. Oh, Sané with a shocking pass. Gives it away to Rodri. Hopefully Sané has a shocker. Diaz. Cancelo. Good to see Ruben Diaz back. Diaz now across to Nathan Ake. City building the ball up from the back as they do. Esbrand. Ake. Confidently. Ederson back in goal as well today. And Moreno was impressive with his distribution the other day. Into Rodri. Into Ake. Good play from City. City. Can't even say the name then. Ake. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Ake. Bayern are pressing. City are playing out for it really well. Bayern have give up in the press. They know they're wasting their time. Diaz out to the new number 7, Joao Cancelo. De Bruyne. Bit of a kick on him. City have won it back here though. Joao Cancelo. City on the attack. Cancelo with an outside the boot pass to Riyad Mahrez, who'd stopped the run. It wouldn't even matter if Mahrez tried to get on the end of that. It was a mile in front of him, and he went out for a goal kick. Pep versus an ex-Pep team. Yeah, of course, Pep. They managed Bayern Munich. Cancelo, late tackle on Alphonso Davies. Good skill from the Canadian. Then a nutmeg on Bernardo Silva, who then wins it back for Manchester City. Grealish in the centre circle. Wide to Kevin De Bruyne. Haaland's in the box here. De Bruyne with a shot from the left-hand side of the box. Kevin De Bruyne with a left boot just drags it wide the post. Neuer was stretching for it. Erling Haaland was asking for that ball there. De Bruyne decided not to pass to the big man. Probably it wasn't the right time to pass to Haaland, but I think maybe De Bruyne had in his mind there. If Neuer saves that one, he would palm it into the path of Erling Haaland and have a tap in. Nice attempt from KDB. Really nice attempt. City are back in possession again here after Rodri's run it back. Mahrez with a bit of a push on Alphonso Davies. And it's behind for a corner for Manchester City. Bayern Munich going crazy, saying Davies should have had a free kick here after he's claiming the Canadian. There's a push in the back on this right-hand side of the pitch. A corner from the right-hand side for Manchester City. 4 minutes gone here. Lively start to the game. Riyad Mahrez, City play it short. Mahrez to the far post to Diaz. Diaz nods it down. Jack Grealish on the volley. Grealish with a really nice strike on the right foot towards the bottom left-hand corner. Just drags it past the post. Catches it really well though. You're going to take a lot to beat a world-class goalkeeper Manuel Neuer. Good knockdown by Diaz. Nice strike by Grealish. So unlucky not to find that in the bottom corner. Really good attempt. New York City are beating into Miami, says Adjin. Oh, Manuel Neuer struggling playing out from the back here. It looks like Leroy Sané's playing through the midfield, and Sané has passed it straight out of play to City. De Bruyne in behind to Mahrez, overhit pass all the way through to Manuel Neuer. I get sad, says Mark. Are you a Liverpool fan? Here's Coleman. Upamecano. City are not pressing as aggressively when Upamecano and people on the ball. Manuel Neuer. Bayern Munich knock it around the back here. Upamecano. Grealish is unlucky. He is unlucky, Grealish. A really nice strike. Sané playing as like an attacking midfielder seems odd to me. Esbrand holding his own here. He's trying to do a bit of dribbling though, Esbrand there, which is in a silly position. And Bayern Munich in. Serge Gnabry across the box here. Ederson gets his fingertips to it to palm it away. It was a clear offside. Complain the Manchester City players. I think he was a mile offside there, Serge Gnabry. Unless Cancelo was just playing him on. I don't know if the linesman's not seeing it. City can't believe it. Throwing to City. Cancelo. I thought Ederson got his fingertips on that. Apparently not. Upamecano to Luka Hernandez. Pressure on Kimmich by Bernardo Silva. A little bit of a kick on the German who falls over as he does Kimmich. Free kick to Bayern Munich. In the middle of the field. Sané's playing like attacking midfield. I don't even understand this Bayern Munich formation. It's ridiculous. Esbrand inexperience cost him there. He was trying to dribble and he just needed to clear it away. Ball into the box here. Bayern Munich with a chance. Ederson off his line. Bayern Munich lead by 1-0. But it is offside. Ruben Diaz is having a real go at the linesman here. He's not happy that the linesman twice has missed 2 offsides. It's a really nice ball. Serge Gnabry in the end finished it off after Muller put it across Ederson to him. Just lift it over the City defence, but the linesman seems to be pretty slow. And City are not happy with it. Upamecano. It's like a back three from Bayern, actually. Pavard, Upamecano and Lucas Hernandez. You've got Sabitzer and Kimmich sitting, although the City have won it back again here. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, tries an nutmeg on Leroy Sané. I tell you what, Leroy Sané must think he's back playing for City again. I haven't seen him make a pass to a white shirt at all here. De Ligt, Upamecano will be class. De Ligt's very good, isn't he? He's stagnated at Juventus. You have to say that. Ake, great challenge. Rodri into Bernardo Silva. Back to Ake, wide to Grealish. Good touch by Grealish, back to Esbrand. And he goes back to goalkeeper Edison. That's better from Esbrand. Just needs to keep a level head. De Ligt not playing and Mane's not even on the bench. Yeah, I assume they're not gone on the tour with them. I think Mane's on the tour, isn't he? Maybe he's injured, Mane. It wouldn't surprise me. How is he going to play without those inhalers all the time that Liverpool give him? Here's Edison. Cancelo on this right-hand side, the touchline. Back into the box to Diaz. Edison again. Taking his time on the ball as he does, the Brazilian. Lofted out to Jack Grealish. Pavard comes crashing through Jack Grealish. And the referees give a free kick here. Which Pavard finds funny. Because it did seem a bit of a soft one. Ooh. I think that Bayern Munich goal could have just been onside, actually. Cancelo's played them on. Has been the one who's been slow in stepping up the line. Mane scored a pen last pre-season game, says Joe. I didn't know that. There you are. Grealish on the ball for City. He's being pushed back here. Back to goalkeeper Edison. Short to Ake. Confident from Edison. Ake long. Looks for Bernardo Silva. Good header by Upamecano. Halfway line. City get a throw in. Jack Grealish to take it. Drops it to the number 97, Josh Wilson-Esbrand. I think he's the highest squad number in the whole squad, isn't he, Esbrand? At 97. Don't know why he picked that number. Of course, City, the youth players have to have above 40, is it? Above 50? Still the rain falls here in the US. You can see it when the camera goes in close. Joao Cancelo on the right-hand side for Manchester City, who defensively, Cancelo stepped up quite a few times late in the defence. Diaz. Esbrand. Ake. Across the Diaz. Rodri sitting, Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne quite wide. Haaland through the centre here. De Bruyne around the corner to Rodri. Rodri pulled down by Thomas Muller. City free kick. Rodri takes it quickly and across to Nathan Ake. Esbrand's got to get wider on this touchline now if he can. Ake. Long ball to Haaland, who chases it. Haaland just can't get the end of it. Haaland just can't keep it in. And he goes straight into the boardings. Smile on the face of the big man. Nearly got the end of that one. It's a nice ball by Ake. We want to see that more from Manchester City. And I think in Erling Haaland we can find that, where the centre-backs can play a ball over the top. Long ball forward. Diaz nods it down to Rodri. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Ajin says you're in the... I'm not in the US, Ajin. I meant City, you're in the US. Here in the US. I'm not in the US. It's raining where I am too, though. But I'm not in the US. There's Davies. Sané, slow to react here. There's Leroy Sané. Crossing by Sané. Edison spills it. Kingsley Coman. Oh, my word. And then Sabitzer smashes De Bruyne. Free kick City. What is Edison doing, by the way, there? Is that orange kit too close to pink? Spills it, Edison. Antoine's a Liverpool fan. Nice to have you, Antoine. Are you watching the champions of England? Ridai says it's cold where he is. Yeah, I don't know. It's been very warm across Europe, hasn't it? In recent days and weeks. Grealish back to goalkeeper. Back to centre-back Ruben Diaz, who brings it forward for City. Wide to Joao Cancelo. In the centre to Rodri. Rodri looking for a pass to Grealish. He's found space in his left-hand side brilliantly. Grealish on the chest. Come on, though, number 10. Grealish. Closed down by Coman, who's all over Grealish here. He's battling for the ball. And it is a free kick for Manchester City. Much to the frustration the Bayern Munich players, who are still, again, not happy with any decision that doesn't go their way. It's been long. I've been a long ball to a strike from a City. I'm actually surprised. Yeah. Now, if you this is something to mention. If you watch Pep Guardiola's Bayern Munich, speaking of Bayern Munich, they had in a Jerome Boateng, who was shocking for Manchester City, by the way, a player who could play those long balls from centre-back. And what Bayern Munich did with Robert Lewandowski is they had the pace and they had the skill of Coman and who played in the wings for him? Robin and Ribéry, sorry, on the wings, or Coman and Douglas Costa. But it did allow them, if they were occupied, the striker could make a run, the centre-back could find him in behind. We've just seen that from Ake to Haaland. That is a tactic we've not seen from City in a long time. Mahrez swings the free kick in. cleared away. Sané, De Bruyne, into Grealish. Jack Grealish, going to go across the box here. Guess who scored? Guess who scored? 1-0 Manchester City. It's Erling Haaland. It's Erling Haaland. You cannot stop him. You cannot stop. He's inevitable. It's inevitable that Erling Haaland will score. Jack Grealish assist. Haaland scores. Listen to his song ring out. He scored again. I need sleep, says Ajin. Well, you can't sleep. Erling Haaland has just scored his first Manchester City goal. City with a free kick, it goes in. It then falls to De Bruyne. A beautiful ball into Grealish. Also, by the way, Jack Grealish, what a first touch. Fires it across the box from a very tight angle. I'm glad he didn't shoot. And Erling Haaland sliding in. The poacher that he is. Studs on it, left boot. Back of the net. Classic celebration. 1-0 Manchester City. It took him 12 minutes to score a goal for Manchester City. 12 minutes, guys. 12 minutes and he scored a goal. This guy could score 40, 50 goals this season. So, 1-0 Manchester City. Goal from Erling Haaland. Oh, goal from Erling Haaland. And the game, the players have been walked off again. Well, I assume this is something to do with the weather situation. Haaland scores. The referee walks the players off the pitch. So the referee is walking the players off the pitch. I'll pause the clock. It looks like the players have to go in due to a weather situation again. So the excitement gets started and then the referee takes us off. They can't even handle a bit of rain in America, can they? They can't even handle a bit of rain. Crazy, crazy. Grealish and Haaland, yeah, you can change. I can change my vote, so I'll end that poll. By the way, 85% of you thought he would score today. Well, you were right. Well done, Jack. Electricity supposedly, says Mark Huber. Yeah, an electrical shower. I can actually see the big cloud over there. If it ends, then that's sad. Why the hold-up, says Joel. Apparently an electrical rain shower. I don't know. The US can't handle a bit of rain. I don't know. Hopefully the game comes back on. The fans look frustrated. I don't know if they're all going to walk out the stadium. Actually, believe it or not, I was in Florida a very long time ago when I was young. And when it rained, everyone on the highway all pulled in under bridges and stopped driving because they wouldn't drive in the rain. You know, strange country, America, isn't it? I mean, you've got people walking around with assault rifles, but the bit of rain, that's too much for us. Don't understand it. So, there we are. The game has been paused for now. From what I hear from you, Bayern isn't that special. Bayern haven't played so well so far. There's a weather delay. That's what it's being called. If it ends, it's sad. I don't think it'll end. It's a big black cloud coming over the stadium, though. It's moving fast. Thunder and lightning. It's getting exciting. That's a Eurovision song. I know you guys have been waiting long. Apologies for that. Hopefully. Just as Erling Haaland scored his first Manchester City goal as well. A weather delay. Well, I think they're getting the fans out of the ground. By the looks of it, this big cloud is going to go over, but it's moving very quick. I don't know if it'll go over and they'll get the players back out again. I waited so long, says Radai. I know. Apologies. Bayern haven't played well. Says like, good to have you back, Ender. Bayern haven't played well, have they? They had 2 chances, haven't they, actually? But they haven't played well so far. City's pressing's been fantastic. Oh, it's an absolute massive gust of wind here. You can see it. Everyone's got ponchos on, and their ponchos are nearly being ripped off their bodies. Grealish the GOAT is here. We Are City Silver Club member. And he also has, as you can see next to his name there, a Carabao Cup trophy. Grealish the GOAT. I tell you what I need to get ready for the new season, don't I? I need an Erling Haaland emoji for you to use in the live chat in the games. Great to have Grealish the GOAT here. And there's a real reason he's called Grealish the GOAT. The guy is a GOAT of the channel because he has been on this channel as a We Are City Silver Club member for 3 months, I think now. 3 whole months. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Ridai, Ajin, everyone knows Grealish the GOAT because he's a member. Everyone knows him. He's brilliant. That nerd Casey's here. Good to have you. Unfortunately, you've come at a bad moment because the game is being delayed. Is there a weather delay now? Yes, there is a weather delay. However long that low delay will last, I don't know. By the looks of it, a big storm cloud's going to fly over the ground here in America, and then hopefully that'll be it. The nerd says, can you say hi to Casey? I think I already done, but hi, Casey. Grealish being the goat in the game. Grealish has been fantastic so far. So they're getting the fans out the ground again. We don't know how long this will be delayed, unfortunately. So if you're just joining us, a weather delay, Jaden. A weather delay. There's a electrical storm cloud. Great goal from Haaland, says Grealish to go. Yeah, fantastic goal. Absolutely fantastic goal. So let's have a see what happens here. Let's have a see. Oh. Apparently the game has been suspended, so I think that might be it, guys. You've seen an Erling Haaland goal, and that is it. I think that is game over. So great for the City players' fitness, isn't it? We only organised 2 pre-season games, and we've only played 1 plus 13 minutes. I don't know if it's been suspended indefinitely. I'll try and keep up to date with it. Too much rain, says Brad, possibly. It's saying currently a weather delay. Well, I'm reading it. Game suspended, so, but not from the official City website. So we'll just have to wait and see here. And I think we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. I mean, Haaland scores his first goal for City, and the game instantly gets suspended due to a lightning strike in the area. Make of that what you will. Thunder and lightning's coming to the Premier League, isn't it? Just says pause, says Mark Q, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see what the decision is. We have to take advantage. You can go to sleep. Who cares? You've seen a Haaland goal. That's quite right. So yeah, there's a lot of rain. There's a lot of rain falling. And we'll see how long the game will be suspended. City's pre-season tour has been pretty disastrous, hasn't it? Pretty disastrous. And it seems to be so often, doesn't it? I don't know why we're only playing so many games. Why are we only playing so many games? Why are we only playing 2 games? I don't know, because obviously we're going to this game now and going to the season, you know, not even playing games. How are the teams going to be match sharp without playing games? I don't know. So that's how it stands at the moment. At the moment, it's just being said as a weather delay, and at the moment the crowd are out. The crowd are not even in the ground. Joel Seal, check the TikTok out. Thank you very much. Yeah, go and check the TikTok out. I mean, so we saw a Haaland goal, says Ender. Exactly. We saw a Haaland goal. We did see a Haaland goal. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens here. Not great if you're in the UK or in Europe, is it? You're up till stupid o'clock to watch Erling Haaland. I mean, Erling Haaland has caused a storm, hasn't he? So we'll have to see what happens. I mean, from the sounds of it, the weather is really, really bad there. Really, really bad. A big, big storm that has hit above the ground. Esbrand has been pretty good, just like one mistake. Esbrand seems very, very solid, doesn't he? And with Zinchenko gone, Esbrand and Cucurella, perhaps the left backs of the new season. Cancelo and Walker, the right backs. I think City would be happy to go with that, wouldn't they? I think they'd be happy to go with that. Watching Haaland is worth it, says Elmo. You're quite right. Watching Haaland is worth it. We're going to have to wait just a little bit and see what happens. Whether the game changes. I may go for a toilet break, to be honest with you guys. A quick toilet break, and I'll be back in a few minutes or so. Hopefully the game will know what's happening. Brad says, Haaland scored, we can party now. We can party now that Erling Haaland has scored, can't we? It's just so crazy that all the issues with the game due to the weather. There's still a big group of fans in the crowd, bouncing up and down. Grealish, do you think we'll buy Cucurella? I'm not confident Grealish to go. I'm not confident at all. I think that Brighton will ask too much money and City won't pay it. He's going to have to force his way out, really. Jules says, now I can shush all my friends, saying Martial over Haaland. I mean, if anyone says Martial over Haaland, they've got some serious problems, haven't they? Andy Kumar says it's so frustrating only seeing 30 minutes of a game. I know, I agree with you. Mark says he doesn't like Kukurea. I think he's fantastic. I think he's absolutely fantastic. Well, the group of American fans here, singing and dancing, jumping up and down, enjoying the rain. They're enjoying themselves. I'm going to be back in a few minutes, guys. I'm going to go for a little toilet break. You guys talk amongst yourselves and put any questions in you want to ask me. And when I come back, I'll answer them. Hopefully, this break won't be too long. I won't be gone too long anyway. I'll be back very, very soon. I'll see you guys in a few moments. I'll be right back. So introducing the We Are City Worldwide Fan Channel Club Membership Scheme. It's a chance for you guys to support the channel just a little bit more. In this video, this short little video, I'm just going to explain to you what it is, what you'll get from each of them, and will it affect the channel? That's probably the main question you guys are thinking of. Of course, you guys want to know, will it affect the channel? I'll answer that straight away. No, nothing on the channel will change. Everything will be exactly the same. It already is. Nothing's changing. This membership scheme, this club, the We Are City Club, is just a little bit extra for you guys if you want to, really support the channel and just get a little bit extra. And in that case, you'll be paying. So I'll tell you what it is and what you'll get for each one. So the We Are City Bronze Club, this is our, first starting tier of membership. And to be part of the Bronze Club, it would be 99p a month, a pound a month, really, £12 a year, that's all it is. And for that, you get the basics, but you do get a little bit extra than that. So you get the loyalty badges that I've created that are on screen now. So the longer you're a member, the better the loyalty badge gets, and eventually you can be a Champions League winner here with your Bronze Club. You can be get these, so you can use them in live streams, these custom emojis here. I've made a few of them. As you guys, start to become members, the more I can add. So these are the current ones at the moment that you guys can use. And then finally, one that is an exclusive thing just for you guys is career mode uncut gameplay, or any gaming video uncut gameplay. So when I put the videos out and you guys watch them, the gameplay is cut into highlights to keep the videos down to around 40 minutes. The gameplay will be uncut, so the video will be about an hour long, maybe a bit longer, and the gameplay is the full game. You can watch the full game, no highlights, no edits, get to see every little bit of action. That's what you get if you join the We Are City Bronze Club. So if you join the We Are City Silver Club, that would be $3.99 per month, a little bit more, but this is what I'd call our main membership scheme. This is the one you want to be on if you want the real extras. So you get, just like before, the loyalty badges, the custom emojis, and also the career mode uncut gameplay, but you get a lot more extra. You get early access to every single upload and every bit of content on this channel. So every time I upload a video, I tend to upload, sometimes I can be in 3 months advance, sometimes I can be in a few days advance, but every single time, as soon as I upload that video, you guys get to watch it. You watch it instantly. Never wait for a video ever again. They'll be right on your screen. You can even watch them as box sets and maybe watch a full season if you wait a few weeks, where some people will only be 3 or 4 episodes in. If you're our Silver Club member, you can watch a full box set possibly of the We Are City career mode gaming episodes or so on. You also get a little bit extra than that. You get an exclusive career mode series, a career mode series that only you as Silver Club and above Gold Club members will get to see. That is something which is pretty exciting. A series just for you guys, a series that won't be on the channel at all. You also get a monthly live Q&A where you guys get to ask me about the ongoings on the channel, what's going off the channel and so on, and give your input on whether you think that we should do a certain thing or not. You guys are really important. And also you get photos and status updates. So that is a little thing which is not massive, but every time I make a sign in the career mode or I do anything in career mode, you get to see it ages in advance. I'll take a picture, post it on the community tab, only for you guys as members to see, to know what is happening behind the scenes here on the channel. And finally, our highest tier of membership will be to join the We Are City Gold Club. £5.49 per month. You may say that is quite steep, but listen to the extras you get on this. You get the badges and the custom emojis. You get the early access to every single upload. You get the career mode uncut gameplay. You get monthly live Q&As just like the silver level. You get exclusive career mode series, but just a bit more than that. You get member polls, you get shout outs in videos. Your name will be mentioned in our videos. You will be ingrained in the DNA of this channel. And then finally, you get live commentary on non-Man City matches. So I do live commentary on the City games. You guys will be able to listen to me do live commentary together with you, sharing non-Man City matches. So we'll put out a schedule. You guys, the gold members, will pick which games you wish me to do the commentary on, and I'll do a commentary on one of those games which you guys get to watch along with me. It's really exciting if you're a gold member. I know that a gold member is a massive, massive change. Silver members where you want to be, really. That's our main one. Gold members just a little bit extra for, suppose, you super fans who want to support the channel. And honestly, it is really appreciated if you join any level of our club's bronze, silver or gold club. That extra exclusive content you guys will get. Now, I've looked at what other creators have done with their memberships, and I think I am offering way more than a lot of them are. You get, you know, bang for your buck, as they say. I'm trying to offer as much as I can for the lowest price possible, because I believe you guys deserve that here on the channel. So nothing changed on the channel. Membership scheme is now live. Please go ahead. If you want to be a member of the We Are City channel, if you want to join the club, then join it. Your support is really appreciated. I understand if you can't join, don't feel the need to join. But if you want to support the channel, just to get this to another level and be ingrained, like I said, if you're a gold member, ingrained in the DNA of the channel, mentioned in every video, then please go and join. Click that join button, join the We Are City Club, and join us and be a member today.
Got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. Yeah, for my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Memories now let me fall back. But you'll be there, try, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I do you do 'cause I'm feeling so good. What's on the other side of inhibition? Ooh, I do you do 'cause I'm feeling so cool.
So guys, I am back. Sadly, the football isn't. The football is not back yet. No idea if the football is going to come back. We've been given no indication so far whether the football may come back or may not come back. No idea. Mark says that the electricity is supposedly going to pass. There's a member milestone chat, we know. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. You've been a member for 5 months, Grace, to go. 5 months. That is absolutely amazing. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you. So that is so good. You guys have been chatting in the comments here. I mean, Man City tweeted out due to another weather warning, the players and the fans have been taken to shelter. I mean, surely whoever organised the game knew the weather forecast before the game. I don't know. I'll have to see what's going on. They say it's going to pass, says Mark Hubert. Well, I hope so. I hope it's going to pass, because I'll tell you what, everyone stayed up all this time to see Grealish and Haaland, haven't they? Adrian says that's 5 months more than me. Yeah, Grealish the GOAT is Grealish the GOAT for a reason, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic member. Absolutely fantastic member. 5 months, our longest standing member. So brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And obviously lots of stuff coming to the member section. Currently, the We Are City Last Dance career mode, where we see Phil Foden captain the club, a 30-year-old Phil Foden, and Ilkay Gundogan manage the club. If you want to check that out, you can join the We Are City Bronze, Silver or Gold Club. Any member level gets access to that exclusive series for this one time only before the new season, where everything will go back to the usual member things. Nothing new yet about the City game. I'm refreshing Twitter like a madman, and there's just nothing about this game. I mean, surely they knew. Stadium is empty, says Redeye. Well, apparently they might not let anyone back in. Mark Hewitt says, do you have any gold members? I don't have any gold members. If you want to be a gold member, you're literally like a crazy super fan. I'd say for anyone who's thinking of joining the We Are City club, the We Are City membership club, you should join, the Bronze Club or the Silver Club. They're the best two. Silver Club, you get more exclusive content, exclusive career mode. Other than that, the Silver Club is where you want to be. The Gold Club, that is if you're a crazy super fan and just want to give a bit more. Joel dropped a donation every now. You dropped some super chats, Joel. One of the few people who've dropped super chats. Thank you so much for those. It's awesome to get a super chat. It is. The fact that you guys feel like you should give me one is incredible. Honestly, it is. There's a group of people, says Mark Hubert. Yeah, there's no gold members. No gold members. Adrian says his financial situation is worse than Barcelona. I hope I'll become a member later. There's no pressure into becoming a member, Adrian, at all. If you want to become one, you become one. There's no. I don't like to do things on the channel where I say, you guys aren't going to get this because you're not a member. Yes, the members get exclusives, but the main channel is my priority. But the members do get a lot of exclusives. That's the point of it, isn't it? That's the point. That's why you become a member. I would become a member, but I don't have a credit card, just debit card. Don't know if you accept that. I've no idea, Mark, because it's nothing to do with me. It's YouTube. So I just set it up on YouTube, and they, I don't know, they sort it out in some way. I don't actually get the full fee. I get a certain percentage of it, but I have no idea, Mark. So if you wanted to become a member, give it a go and see if YouTube accepts it. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you on that one, unfortunately. I think it has to be something that they can take it out monthly unless you cancel it, because it is a monthly membership fee. So that's the only way I can think of that. The City game in the 13th minute has been stopped, and we've seen nothing yet. Nothing yet. In the 13th minute. No decision. I assume the game will get called off, but we're all sat here waiting. My eyes are slowly getting a little bit more tired. And we're here waiting to see what City decide. I think City, they've got to make a call early, haven't they? Otherwise, you've got to get the players back out for another 15-minute warm-up. It just drags on and on. They might as well have kicked off at 3:30 a.m. in the morning, might they? Like the previous game, if that's the way it's going to be. So we hang on, waiting. I think City as well, they've got an issue. How many people have paid for City TV just for tonight's game? Probably quite a lot. And they won't be happy, will it? Barca Real, Bayern or Borussia, Inter or Milan. That one is very, very easy. I go Real over Barca, I go Borussia Dortmund over Bayern Munich, and I go AC Milan over Inter Milan. Ridice is Barcelona, Bayern, Milan. Slightly different. Agent says Barca, Borussia, and AC Milan. Elmo says, I have. You have what? Join the membership club? If so, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic if that's the case. Why can't they just look at the weather forecast and choose a stadium like that? Says Mark. They'd already sold tickets to that stadium, haven't they? They'd already sold the tickets. Don't be fooled that pre-season is about anything other than money. That's all it's about. Expanding your global brand and so on. Joel says Barca are my second. I wish them the best. I don't like Barcelona at all, Joel. I'm not a big fan of Barcelona at all. At all. They're a massively corrupt organisation, aren't they? Who seem to point the finger at everyone else as they do as they wish. Not a fan of that. And Bayern Munich is bad as well, to be fair. That's why I'm not a fan of those two. Just still waiting for any news. No news at the moment. City in the States. City in a state here because just nothing happening. I mean, they've showed us Erling Haaland's goal about 40 times here in City Plus. And now they're just showing us the scraps. An offside goal. They'll show us that 30 times as a waste of time. Not expecting it, are they? I think the guy who's presenting it is a YouTuber, if I'm right. He's some sort of football YouTuber, FIFA YouTuber or something, who's presenting it. He's done well to get that position, hasn't he? Not as in he's bad and he's done well to get that. I mean, he's done well to be there and do that, you know, from being a FIFA YouTuber to doing that. He's on with Neda Manua and Sean Gota. This was such a good pre-season. I know, yeah. We've played, what, 103 minutes of football? And we're supposed to be ready for the new season. My second club would be like a really small club in La Liga, but don't really like one right now. Small club in La Liga. Well, do you like Barcelona, Mark? Do you like a local side? I mean, you've got Girona, who have been recently promoted. They're a Catalonian team, aren't they? Close to Manchester City, of course, one of our sister clubs. You've got Espanyol. They're a small team. Real Oviedo in the second division. Almeria. Real Zaragoza. Valladolid you've got as well. Quite a good group. Vigo. They're sort of the middle. Well, Real have history with referees as a 12th man especially. Yeah, I'd agree with you there. Real Madrid have got a bit of a problem. I don't like them because Barca against Chelsea. Grace to go says I didn't know the first 7 episodes of season 7 of the career mode was out in the membership till now. I don't know why, Grace to go. Do you look at the on your tab? You should have a community tab and a membership tab. They should be on there. If they're not on there, I don't know why they're not on there. But yeah, the first 2 episodes are out as always on the membership channel. any episodes for the exclusive career modes will come out on Tuesday and Thursday. So Tuesday next week and Thursday next week for episodes 3 and 4. There's 10 episodes in this series. Girona says, Adrian, yeah, Girona's a good choice. Like I said, Schultz says they're in a ridiculous financial state. They've made a ridiculous overpriced signing. Coutinho looked good at the start for Barca, but he's obviously at Villa. Yeah, I mean, 100. Barcelona. This is my point with Barcelona, and this is the thing. I love La Liga. I watch La Liga, but Tebas, who's in charge, the president, loves to point the finger at Manchester City. They spent this much money on this player. Barcelona spent 140 million on Coutinho, and then they spent 120 million on Dembele, and then they spent 100 million on Antoine Griezmann. It's ridiculous. City have never done that, but they just, what is the saying? Those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. That's what it is with La Liga. I don't like them for that. I kind of like Getafe. Yeah, Getafe, they've dropped off since Bordalas left, haven't they? He's gone to Valencia, been sacked from there as well now, actually. But he really instilled a real grit in Getafe, didn't they? They were a side that weren't nice to play. They did the dark arts of the game all over the pitch. That was their style. Bit of a Diego Simeone offcut, really, is Bordalas. They were good for Getafe for that. They knocked Ajax out of the Europa League some seasons ago, which didn't go down well in Amsterdam. Grealish to Goat said, I didn't notice. It was out. Yeah, go and watch it, Grealish to Goat. 2 episodes are out. The first and second episode. Getafe is a one-season wonder, 5th and 2nd and 16th Sajin. Yeah, they had that really good season, didn't they? Under Coach Bordalas. But he brought them up from really far down, by the way. You have to remember they were in the Segunda before they came up. Red Ice says, remember the weeks where City was going to get charged players were going to leave? That was scary, one of my scariest times. Joel says, I like Oldham because they're my local club. Okay. But their players gone due to them in the non-league. Yeah, they've been relegated to the non-league now, haven't they, Oldham? And it looks like they'll probably never, ever come back. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 10:15 p.m, says Brad Lewis. Well, I've just seen Jack Gorn, who is the most reliable City journalist, saying, we're back again. It's about to resume, apparently. It's about to resume. The game is back. And they're showing us the highlights of the previous game. Come on, City Plus, get the game on. I'll watch after this as Grealish to go. Yeah, the first 2 episodes. The first episode is just a flash through all the seasons that you've missed out, so you keep up to date with the new signs and things. Grealish is a 100 million plus signing for us, the only one. Although we got cheaper 6 million ruin every soccer. We're not ruining soccer. Don't hate me because of this. Yeah, City aren't ruining football. City are not ruining football. I'm just going to refresh my stream here because, for whatever reason, City is showing highlights of the game. Well, if we're back on the pitch, guys, and the game's about to kick off, show us. Apparently the game's coming back. We're back. And probably in another 13 minutes we'll be gone again. But City is about to go again. And City Plus is showing us highlights from the last game. I've seen it. I stayed up till 3:30 AM to watch the game. Get the game back on. Stop showing us the highlights. Neymar transfer ruined the value of players. Yeah, I mean, 200 million for Neymar was ridiculous. Ridai says good night or good morning. Love you all. Be safe. Goodbye, Ridai. Been good to have you. It's a shame you haven't got to see the first half. Big shame. Does Haaland goal stand there, says Joel? Yeah, it's 1-0 Manchester City as it stands. I don't know what City Plus is doing. A City Plus going to show us... I tell you what, City Plus by at this rate might get the actual game back on, and we'll be walking back off again, won't we? I remember as a child I went to a caravan. I can't remember it was now. Somewhere in the UK. I went to a caravan with my parents, and we tried to watch a film, and the signal kept going. The signal kept going because the weather was so bad. And in this film, there's a guy, an actor, and every time this actor walked onto screen to say his lines, the signal went to the TV. And the signal came back as he was walking off. And it happened every single time this actor walked on, the signal went, and then he was walking off again. We never actually saw what he was saying. Will there be a stream against Liverpool for the Community Shield final? I'm not so sure yet, Adrian. I've got friends coming over from Germany, and I don't know whether to watch that game with them and whether to do a stream for that or not. So if you know if you see that it's going to be happening, it'll come up on the channel, and you should be notified by YouTube. Well, the game's supposed to be kicking back off, but I've got nothing from City at the moment. Nothing from City at the moment. Disastrous. Absolutely disastrous. That was 10 minutes ago Jack Gorn said it's coming back. Joel's going to a pub to watch it. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going out to watch it, won't they? A lot of people are going out to watch it. Oh, come on. It's supposed to be kicking back off, guys. Apparently the players are back out. I wonder if they're just warming up. I'm not so sure, but the highlights are being shown in the previous game. Let's get the game started, says Grealish to go. I'm with you. I'm with you. Is it on, says Mark. It's coming back, says Jack Gorn. He's at the ground. He's a City journalist. He's at the ground. He says everyone's back out. The players are back out. It's back on. Adrian says, if City win the Champions League this year, I'll get a tattoo of someone's face here on my chest. That is not a thing you should be saying, Adrian. Anyone who ever says that tends to regret it. Although, I don't think City will win the Champions League. There you go. Not because I'm not confident in the side. I mean, I suppose we haven't got Raheem Sterling anymore. I saw Raheem Sterling in his interview with, who was it? With Chelsea, one of his newest interviews. He said he's really excited at the prospect of Chelsea because they've won the Champions League and it's the opportunity to get to win the Champions League at Chelsea. And I thought, is that saying he couldn't win it at City? I thought, how many times have you missed sitters for City in the Champions League games, Raheem Sterling? The reason we haven't got one is, that one against Lyon was a lot down to you. I'll only stay another 15 minutes, says Joel. Well, hopefully the game's back on by then, Joel. No idea what's going on. I might be asleep on the microphone by the time the second half kicks off. Mark says, let me know when it's back on officially. I will do. They're still showing highlights here on City Plus. I assume the players have to get warm again. I assume that is the situation. We'll have to see. So a Haaland goal separates the two sides. City lead by 1-0. As we still wait for the game to restart. And we do wait. We wait and we wait and we wait. Book us a friendly in a warm place in a stadium with a roof next year. That's a good idea. So glad it's Sunday tomorrow, says Joel. Well, today. You're quite right, Joel. It's Sunday today, isn't it? Yeah. Sunday is a day of rest traditionally. And you can rest, can't you? Hopefully. I'm just sick of waiting now, aren't I? Everyone's sick of waiting. Too much on the line, says Adjun. I'll not do a tattoo on the chest. Good. I'm glad you've backtracked on that one. It's not a good idea. Still we wait. Still we see highlights. Still we see highlights of City's impressive performance against Club America. Don't know if you guys managed to see that game. It was good. Got to see Calvin Phillips in his debut. Julian Alvarez was the absolute pressing machine that I expected him to be. Some of the youngsters play as well. And it was a good game. Good to see the away kit as well. What a kit that is. What a kit that is, the away kit. The home kit looks fantastic as well. I think Puma actually for once have knocked it out of the park, haven't they? This season for kits. Home and away kit both absolutely perfect. And Erling Haaland in them, Jack Grealish, Mahrez, De Bruyne. Fantastic. So we still continue to wait here for Manchester City. It's been a disaster of pre-season tour, hasn't it? Absolute disaster of pre-season tour. No idea. The kits are class, says Joel. Yeah, the kits are absolutely class, aren't they? They really are. Fantastic, the kits. Well, they're back in the studio on City Plus. Are we back on, or are we not? Oh. Just the waiting. The waiting is just... Oh, the fans are back in the ground. The fans are back in the ground. Something is happening. Something is happening. The fans are back. Man City versus Bayern Munich will resume very soon. The players are back on the field. We're going again. I assume if the weather starts getting bad again, they'll just call the game off. They get onto the pitches, Grealish to go. They are. We're back. Thomas Muller's out there. Get the players warmed up. get Haaland warmed up right now, because if he's getting stiff while he's not on the pitch, and he comes back on, he's getting injured, I won't be happy. I mean, this pitch hasn't even got an entrance. They're just jumping over the boardings here. I don't know. Seems a bit poor to me, this venue they're playing at. Wherever it is, Green Bay, I think they said it was. Green Bay? I've no idea where that is. My geography of America isn't so good. I can name a few places, and I might even be able to name 30 of the 50 states, but other than that, I'm a bit behind. It's embarrassing, says Elmo. Yeah. It is, isn't it? We literally need to be on the second half now, says Adrian. Yeah, we should be on the second half now, shouldn't we? Joshua Kimmich there. That's a nice kit, by the way, the Bayern Munich one. I think we mentioned it the other day, didn't we, on a live stream? White with gold. Really nice kit that Bayern Munich have got. The players doing a bit of warming up. But it looks like we're back. Don't tell me they're walking off the pitch. No, they look like they're walking off the pitch again then. No, they're still warming up, the Bayern Munich players. Joel says he's only good at geography, PE and maths. Well, I'm terrible at maths, Joel. Right, apparently, once the players have warmed up, we'll play 27 minutes of football. There will then be a short half-time break, around 5 minutes. This is officially from City, before a further 40-minute second half. So they're not even playing 45 minutes in the second half. Maybe they were expecting the weather to get bad again, I don't know. History? I wasn't the best at history, Adjin. I tell you who's good at history. Man United fans. That's them. That's all they live in. I'm good at geography. Yeah, I'm decent at geography, actually, Joel. I've got quite a good knowledge for geography. Not the US, but European geography, I'd say. Like I said, maths I'm not so good. Grace the Goat says, I was on vacation for some time. That's why I haven't been active on the channel anymore. That's fine, Grace the Goat. Where have you been? I hope you've had a nice time. I've been away for a month as well, over a month, as you know. Joel says, when I'm good at geography, I mean flags and maps. Yeah, I'm good at flags and maps, Joel. I'm one of them people. I'm an encyclopedia of absolutely useless knowledge. So stuff you'll never need to know, I know it. Which does come in handy in quizzes and things. I've been abroad and won quizzes. You know, how many people know Portuguese music and Spanish music? And I tend to do alright with stuff like that. Flags and things and celebrities. I do know that sort of thing. But nothing of any use, unfortunately. Nothing of any use. So the City players are back out. The rain's absolutely hammering it down still. The players are warming up. Get the big man Erling Haaland warming up. So 27 minutes will be played now, followed by a 5-minute half-time interval, half-time break, and then 45 minutes of football. I think the players just want this game to be over now, don't they? And they've only played 30 minutes. Next week I'm going on holiday. And in 2 weeks' time I'm going on a cruise. I'll be able to watch the vids when I dock. Well, shame to not have you on the channel all the time, but enjoy yourself. That's brilliant. It's good to get away. Very good to get away. When I grow up, I will be a mailman, a gardener, or a mechanic. They're very different jobs, Adrian. Very different jobs. Different qualifications for a mailman, a gardener, or a mechanic, aren't they? I suppose all of them, you're outside and you're using your hands, in a way. Adrian is 16 years old. I have 3 years to finish school and I want to be free. Well, I hate to break it to you, Adrian, but the school days are better than anything else. Only goes downhill from there. You're not free when you leave school. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but trust me, school is better than not being in school. So, you don't think that at the time, yeah. You don't think that at the time, but once you leave, you think, oh, I wish I was back there. So, Erling Haaland's back on the pitch. Manchester City are ready. 27 minutes more of football, plus another 40 for the second half. It goes to Rome. I'll be seeing the Dybala. Well, have you seen that about Dybala, Joel? Paulo Dybala moving to Roma has broken Cristiano Ronaldo's Serie A shirt selling record, which is ridiculous, isn't it? They are back, says Mayer. Mayer, they are back. The players are warming up. We're maybe 5-6 minutes away from kickoff. Maybe 10. I keep saying less to try and sound like it's going to be okay, but it tends to be longer than I say. So let's say 10 minutes they should be back. We're going to have, I think I've already said 27 minutes of the second half, and then we're going to have 5-minute break and 40 minutes in the second half. So not even playing 45 minutes. So that is absolutely wonderful for City's fitness, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful for City's fitness. Only 2 pre-season games and hardly playing any football. Well, the Bayern Munich goalkeeper's got his coat on. He doesn't seem to want to be playing. And the rain's still falling heavily. I assume it's warm there. I don't know. That nerd Casey's back. Good to have you back. I assume it's warm in the US. But I'm not quite sure. The coat suggests otherwise. I suppose it'd be cold. We'll lose to Liverpool, says Joel. I don't think the team's going to be fit for the Liverpool game. Liverpool have played quite a lot of games, haven't they? That is worrying. Liverpool did lose 4-0 to Man United. So don't forget that. So players back on the pitch. Training resumes with a bit of a warm-up. And we should be back to what has been a disastrous pre-season tour. Again. A few others have been, haven't they? I don't know if you remember Matej Nastasic played for City. Was really good, the young player. He played a pre-season game in China where they said the pitch wasn't fit to play on, and they made him play on it and made the City players play on it. He slipped and he caused an injury that pretty much ended his City career. He was never fit again after that. Ajin says, this is an interesting comment. I will not have time to chill with friends. Much sleep on a job, like classes. I can't flirt with girls on a job. And all good things will fly. Yeah, well, I don't know. Is that why you want to be a postman? You'll meet women? Not sure that's the idea. You'll be knocking on lots of doors there. Edison's back on the pitch here. We're close. Come on. Keep awake, people. You can do it. Grab yourself a coffee. Have a cold shower. That's always a good one. City versus Bayern Munich should be back underway soon. Sick of waiting. City will be ready pretty soon. I think they'll be pretty warmed up, won't they? They'll be pretty warmed up in a few minutes. Just surely they knew this weather warning was coming. And you know what? I won't be surprised if it gets pulled off again. If it does, then I don't know how long people can stick around and say you want to watch this. 5 minutes for half time they will be, that's all. So 5 minutes half time and then the 2 40-minute halves they're playing. Apparently, in the ground, there is 78,000 people. 78,128. No wonder they try not call the game off. That's a lot of money they'd have to refund, isn't it? That is a lot of money. Transfer news. Fabrizio Romano has just announced that Nordi Mukiele, the RB Leipzig fullback, is joining PSG for 16 million euros. Ridiculous. Postman is a plus 18 job, apparently. You have to be 18 to be a postman. I didn't know that. So a gardener and a mechanic. You have to be very qualified to be a mechanic, don't you? That's the only thing. I have a friend who does that sort of thing. Haaland's warming up. How many goals could Haaland get in this game? Probably quite a few more. Oh, come on. Just kick off. How did he not know it's going to rain? How could you not know it's not going to rain? I heard about Mukiele, says Adrian. Yeah, that's a good deal, that, isn't it? 16 million euros for Mukiele. Very good deal. If they're selling players like it, but the thing is, if City wanted Gardeval, they'd be saying, oh, we want 80 million euros, wouldn't they? Wouldn't surprise me. Well, this isn't promising. The players are putting bibs on it. It looks like they're going to do it. What I don't get is they're doing this proper, stupidly long warm-up. And then by the time they get on the field, they'll be raining again and they'll be saying, oh, I have to come off. I'm struggling to keep awake, says Joel. Heading off. See you later, Joel. Been good to have you. Sorry you haven't been able to see much of the game. The weather in the US has let us down. That's Prez says the GOAT is the Norwegian. Big Viking, yeah. The robot, Erling Haaland. Let's hope we see some more of him. I don't know how Haaland versus Nunez can be a debate. Neither the type of a hype of Ronaldo situation or Messi, and there's the skill of Andy Carroll. Bit harsh and Darwin Nunez. I think he's better than Andy Carroll. I watched Nunez when he played for Almeria before he moved to Benfica. I thought he was really, really good. I thought he was really, really good. I don't know if he fits Liverpool, though, personally. I don't know if he fits their style of play. I think that'll be his biggest issue, adapting to Liverpool. I think once he does, he'll score goals from him. He's not the best of finishers. He's a bit of a Gabriel Jesus in front of goal. He's not the most skillful as well at times. He's a bit clunky in his movements. We'll have to see what happens with the Uruguayan, but I think he'll be top class at Liverpool. Liverpool don't make bad signings, do they? (1 a.m. in the UK. No, we still wait for Manchester City to kick a football for longer than 13 minutes. The players are warming up, so I assume it means it's getting going. It doesn't look like it's rain anymore. There's an inflatable banana in the audience. City fans rubbing off on the Americans here. Where it is still raining. You can see that the rain is still falling. I'm going to give it a little short break again, guys. A little short break. I can't talk just continuously for this long. I'll put a little membership advert in and we're right back, hopefully, for the game kicking back off. So, introducing the We Are City worldwide fan channel club membership scheme. It's a chance for you guys to support the channel just a little bit more. In this video, this short little video, I'm just going to explain to you what it is, what you'll get from each of them, and will it affect the channel? That's probably the main question you guys are thinking of. Of course, you guys want to know, will it affect the channel? I'll answer that straight away. No, nothing on the channel will change. Everything will be exactly the same. It already is. Nothing's changing. This membership scheme, this club, the We Are City club, is just a little bit extra for you guys if you want to, really, really support the channel and just get a little bit extra. And in that case, you'll be paying. So I'll tell you what it is and what you'll get for each one. So the We Are City Bronze Club, this is our, first starting tier of membership. And to be part of the Bronze Club, it would be 99p a month, a pound a month really, £12 a year, that's all it is. And for that, you get the basics, but you do get a little bit extra than that. So you get the loyalty badges that I've created that are on screen now. So the longer you're a member, the better the loyalty badge gets, and eventually you can be a Champions League winner here with your Bronze Club. You can be get these, so you can use them in live streams, these custom emojis here. I've made a few of them. As you guys, start to become members, the more I can add. So these are the current ones at the moment that you guys can use. And then finally, one that is an exclusive thing just for you guys is career mode uncut gameplay, or any gaming video uncut gameplay. So when I put the videos out and you guys watch them, the gameplay is cut into highlights to keep the videos down to around 40 minutes. The gameplay will be uncut, so the video will be about an hour long, maybe a bit longer, and the gameplay is the full game. You can watch the full game, no highlights, no edits, get to see every little bit of action. That's what you get if you join the We Are City Bronze Club. So if you join the We Are City Silver Club, that would be $3.99 per month, a little bit more, but this is what I'd call our main membership scheme. This is the one you want to be on if you want the real extras. So you get, just like before, the loyalty badges, the custom emojis, and also the career mode uncut gameplay, but you get a lot more extra. You get early access to every single upload and every bit of content on this channel. So every time I upload a video, I tend to upload, sometimes I can be in 3 months advance, sometimes I can be in a few days advance, but every single time, as soon as I upload that video, you guys get to watch it. You watch it instantly. Never wait for a video ever again. They'll be right on your screen. You can even watch them as box sets and maybe watch a full season if you wait a few weeks, where some people will only be 3 or 4 episodes in. If you're our Silver Club member, you can watch a full box set possibly of the We Are City career mode gaming episodes or so on. You also get a little bit extra than that. You get an exclusive career mode series, a career mode series that only you as Silver Club and above Gold Club members will get to see. That is something which is pretty exciting. A series just for you guys, a series that won't be on the channel at all. You also get a monthly live Q&A where you guys get to ask me about the ongoings on the channel, what's going off the channel and so on, and give your input on whether you think that we should do a certain thing or not. You guys are really important. And also you get photos and status updates. So that is a little thing which is not massive, but every time I make a sign in the career mode or I do anything in career mode, you get to see it ages in advance. I'll take a picture, post it on the community tab, only for you guys as members to see, to know what is happening behind the scenes here on the channel. And finally, our highest tier of membership will be to join the We Are City Gold Club. £5.49 per month. You may say that is quite steep, but listen to the extras you get on this. You get the badges and the custom emojis. You get the early access to every single upload. You get the career mode uncut gameplay. You get monthly live Q&As just like the silver level. You get exclusive career mode series, but just a bit more than that. You get member polls. You get shout outs in videos. Your name will be mentioned in our videos. You will be ingrained in the DNA of this channel. And then finally, you get live commentary on non-Man City matches. So I do live commentary on the City games. You guys will be able to listen to me do live commentary together with you, sharing non-Man City matches. So we'll put out a schedule. You guys, the gold members, will pick which games you wish me to do the commentary on, and I'll do a commentary on one of those games which you guys get to watch along with me. It's really exciting if you're a gold member. I know that a gold member is a massive change. Silver members where you want to be, really, that's our main one. Gold members just a little bit extra for, I suppose, you super fans who want to support the channel. And honestly, it is really appreciated if you join any level of our club's bronze, silver or gold club. That extra. So guys, we're back. City are about to kick off against Bayern Munich. 27 minutes left. It's back. It's happening. Get back in the chat. Don't go anywhere. The game's about to kick off. Finally back with the action. 2:25 in Europe. 1:25 in the UK. Thomas Muller on it. 27 minutes of the first half remain. 5 minutes half-time break. And then 40 minutes the second half. If we get to see that. Don't be surprised if there's another delay. City versus Bayern Munich. City lead by 1-0, do we? Or has the game been ruled? Has the goal been ruled out? I don't know. Bruce the Goat says finally we're back. Adrian says finally. The clock is ready to tick. What are you waiting for, referee? Blow that whistle. Oh, what is the ref doing? Can't time his clock up now. No, he's still waiting for his watch to work. Off we go. City versus Bayern Munich. Does it show City 1, Bayern Munich 0, by the way, in the scoreboard? That'll be interesting. Here we go. We're back. There's Bram with a header here. Kingsley Coman on the left-hand side. It is 1-0 Manchester City. The Erling Haaland goal did count, in case some of you were worried it didn't. Thomas Muller with a clip into the middle, and Riyad Mahrez nods it back to the goalkeeper, Edison. Calmly done by the Algerian. The defence, as always, the centre-back split. Ake on the left, Diaz on the right. Edison brings the ball forward for City. I think tactically, both teams have had things to change as well. Bayern Munich's manager, Julian Nagelsmann, will have a chance to speak to his team. I'll tell them where to improve and what to do better against City. Esbran looks long for Haaland. Off goes the big Norwegian Haaland. And Manuel Neuer, sweeper keeper off his line, takes it and lumps it forward all the way through to the right-hand side to Joao Cancelo. That was poor from Manuel Neuer. His distribution. Cancelo. Wide to Mahrez. Over the top to Kevin De Bruyne. Beautiful Manchester City. De Bruyne looks to cross. Blocked away. Second chance at it. Off. I think Benjamin Pavard is it. And it has gone behind for a corner. He was looking for Haaland there. Looking for Erling Haaland there. Just couldn't find him. Corner for Manchester City on the left-hand side. Going to be crossed by Riyad Mahrez. Of course, all 6'5" of Erling Haaland to aim for in the box. Diaz, Rodri, Ake as well. Cross comes in. Ake with a header. And the Dutchman sends it sailing over the bar. Nathan Ake, of course, who's staying at City now, despite looking like he's on his way to Chelsea. He's a free header that for Ake. I feel like he should do better. In the end, he doesn't do. But he should do better than Nathan Ake. Bayern Munich play out from the back. Manuel Neuer pressing from Erling Haaland. Long from Neuer. And well won by Ruben Diaz. De Bruyne with the chest down. It's not the best, the chest down to Cancelo. She's picked up by Coman. And in behind here are Bayern Munich. Edison doing a bit of sweeper keeping of his own there. And that is good by Edison. Cleared away. Serge Gnabry on it in a flash. City playing a high line. It's risky. They've done well there. Manuel Neuer. Go Keen is here. Go Keen. Good to have you. You're always first to comment on every single video we upload. He's a United fan though. Ball into the box here by Bayern Munich. Leroy Sané this time chasing it. Little swinger from the outside. Edison deals with it. Bernardo Silva. Ake. Long by Ake. City can play a long ball now with Haaland up top. And that's a mistaken header by Luka Hernandez. And Erling Haaland is in here. Erling Haaland 1-on-1. Haaland across the box. Diet up Meccano. Wonderful defending by the Frenchman. Haaland unselfishly there goes to go across the box. If he just gets that touch out of his body a little bit quicker and sends that across the box to Mahrez, City have got to tap him. But Haaland in the end here just couldn't get going the speed he wanted. Meccano was absolutely rapid here, by the way. Haaland just takes an extra touch. He's got to play it earlier there. An earlier pass and we score. How are you doing, says Goalkeeper? I'm doing well. I'm tired though, to be honest with you. Not doing so good waiting for this. Crossing by De Bruyne. Falls to Riyad Mahrez. It's Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne over the top to Grealish. Meccano through the back of him. Comes off of Meccano throwing for Manchester City on this left-hand side. Is there a vid tomorrow, says Goalkeeper? There is a video tomorrow. It will be a player Manchester City almost signed. Episode 4, 5? Not quite sure. Esbran takes the throw in for Manchester City. Back he goes to West Ham. West Ham? Okay. You know why I said West Ham there? In my head I'm thinking Esbran played for West Ham. And I was about to say to you guys, do you guys know which club Esbran played for before City? No point asking you now because I've just told you. But then I called Ake West Ham. A replay of Haaland going through. Went to put a ball across the box. You've got to be quick at that with Haaland. He gets through. He knows himself. He's got to be quicker with that. Is it Newcastle, says Goalkeeper? No, Newcastle is every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Pressing from Kevin De Bruyne here on Joshua Kimmich. Back to Manuel Neuer. De Bruyne continues the press. Neuer looks long. Oh, Diaz apparently is fouled. Thomas Muller there. Muller's got hold of Diaz's shirt. Diaz is stepping off him. And Muller's just falling to the deck. Of course, Thomas Muller will moan, as he usually does. Captain today, Ruben Diaz, back in the side. Good to see. In fact, we almost signed both Messi and Ronaldo. That's very true. They will be part of the series at some point. But tomorrow's episode is not Messi or Ronaldo. It's in fact a former Manchester United player. Go Keen says it's the member only one. It's the member only one unlocked on the main channel. The Newcastle one. Tomorrow it's the City almost signed. And it's a former Manchester United player, so you might be interested. Manuel Neuer for Bayern Munich. On the edge of his own box. Sends the ball forward. And wide to Coleman. It's a brilliant pass by Neuer, in fact. Pavard. Up Meccano. Impressed at Leipzig, didn't he, under Julian Nagelsmann? Wide to Alphonso Davies. Gnabry. Davies. Luka Hernandez. Bayern back in this 3 at the back shape with the 2 in the midfield of Sabitzer. And Kimmich. Coleman tries to flick it round Josh Wilson. Esbran drops the deck. Referee says no foul. City play on and back in possession. Bernardo Silva, Rodri. Okay. Goes back to goalkeeper Edison. Well played. Goalkeeper, he's loving the plays almost signed. It's good, thank you very much. That's the idea. Little flick on by Mahrez in a long ball here. Haaland against Meccano, who shoved Haaland in the back. And it's behind for a throw into Bayern. Maybe Rashford, says Adjin. No, not Marcus Rashford, a former Manchester United player. They don't currently play for Manchester United. Throwing for Bayern Munich on this far side here. So he's taken by Alphonso Davies. Didn't play for quite a long while, did he, last season? He was discovered to have a heart issue. Seems to have been resolved. Rodri nodded down to Mahrez. Wins it back from Davies. Cancelo. Diaz. When he goes back to goalkeeper Edison once again. Edison wide to the right-hand side to Cancelo. Right on the touchline there. Diaz. City not being offered many options by the midfield. He's going to bring the ball forward here, Diaz. Ends up playing it straight into Davies. And a chance of Bayern Munich here. Sabitzer with a strike from range. Edison scrambling past the Brazilian's post. Worth a try against Edison, isn't it? Worth a try. I think a lot of players are confident that they'll beat Edison, unfortunately. Sabitzer picks it up after a mistake from Diaz. Didn't have any options though. Rodri and Bernardo Silva had to get back and offer a passing option there. In the end, it's probably 5 yards wide. Esbran, good first time passing to Jack Grealish. Round the corner to Bernardo Silva. Brilliant for Manchester City. Bernardo takes it past one or two players. He looks wide to Riyad Mahrez. Cancelo is attacking swiftly down this right-hand side on the overlap. De Bruyne with them too. Mahrez a couple of step-overs. Wide to De Bruyne. Back to the edge of the box to Rodri. City will take the time. They are patient. Esbran skips past Coleman. Back to Rodri. I tell you what, Esbran looks like he could play every week for Manchester City. Cancelo takes it round. Luka Hernandez smashes off in behind for a throw-in. Throwing for Cancelo. Straight in front into Mahrez. In behind to Cancelo. Haaland and Grealish in the box. Jack Grealish with a header. Oh, what a bit of defending by... Was it Pavard there? Is that going down as a goal kick? I think it's a goal kick and not a corner. Grealish with a header at the near post. It looked like Pavard came across. I think maybe it hit Pavard and come back into Grealish. Good chance for City. I think it's a corner, that. It is. Grealish on the edge of the box here. Wide by Jack Grealish. Go Keane says he's going to sleep. His eyes are melting. Good night, Go Keane. Thank you for coming and joining us. Good chance. Really good chance for City there. Haaland pressing Neuer. Neuer long. Cancelo beats Sané to the header. Davies against De Bruyne. De Bruyne wins that one. Luka Hernandez underneath it. Diaz. Nodded down to Cancelo. Deals with the danger. Cancelo outside the boot. Flick to Mahrez. Kevin De Bruyne. Rodri. City playing good football again. I've been impressed with City at times. The combination play in pre-season. Despite only seeing one game. Grealish. Back he goes to Ake. Diaz. Cancelo in space on this right-hand side. Nice lifted pass by Diaz over to Esbran, free in the left-back position. Esbran into Bernardo Silva. Bernardo in behind to Josh Wilson. Esbran. Foot race with Diet up Meccano by Esbran. Esbran just hasn't got the pace or the strength to beat up Meccano, who is very good at that, isn't he? Like we said before. Very powerful centre-back. Bernardo Silva's absolutely soaking. Up Meccano long. Flicked by Sané. Away. By Ake with a head. Halfway line, this right-hand side now is Kingsley Coman. Back he goes to Meccano, who's the heart of everything, isn't it? Former Man United player, Adjunsis Vidic. No, Vidic never nearly joined Manchester City. It's not like... They only just left United this summer. Long ball by Bayern Munich into Kingsley Coman. Good touch on his left foot, but it takes him behind. Diaz with a foot on the ball. And City back in possession. Coman wants a free kick, but it looks very clean challenge by Ruben Diaz. Bernardo into Kevin De Bruyne. Flicks it on with the head to Cancelo. Ball behind to Riyad Mahrez here. Alphonso Davies' pace. We need to help him. Mahrez. Haaland and Grealish to aim for. Mahrez. Dropped by Alphonso Davies. Great physicality from the fullback. And Bayern back in possession. I think he took too long there for Mahrez to release the ball. Here's Sané. Good defending by Diaz. Edison off his line. And a good grab. I mean, Sané and Gnabry look so similar. They both got the same haircut as well. Diaz, that was a very clean challenge by Diaz. Coman can rule about holding his ankle all he wants. Diaz didn't touch him. Clear challenge, foot on the ball. Clean challenge. Nathan Ake. Esbran. Very confident Josh Wilson, Esbran. I think he will grow in confidence the more he plays. I tell you what, Adjin, you're right there. You've got the man. Edison. Ake. Cancelo's in space in that right back role if they can find him. Edison should look for him, really. Pep Guardiola on your screen now. If you're watching the game. Edison out to Cancelo. That's the pass that they should have done a while before that. Cancelo in behind to Mahrez. Alphonso Davies straight through the back of Riyad Mahrez. It's actually Luka Hernandez this time. It's interesting to see how the fullback and centre-back, the interchange in Bayern Munich's side. Alphonso Davies at that point to left winger. And it's the centre-back, the third centre-back coming out and getting tight to Riyad Mahrez. And being very aggressive. And that results in a foul and a free kick to City. On this right-hand side here. Joao Cancelo stands over it. Cancelo, long switch of play, looking for Jack Grealish. Dealt with by Coman. It's a shocking header by Kingsley Coman. Behind for a corner to Manchester City. And the blue shirts will flood forward now. Bayern Munich strolling back. Will Grealish and De Bruyne take this one? Will City do a little corner routine? Play it short, quite possibly. De Bruyne is over this one. Short to Grealish. Jack Grealish. Kevin De Bruyne. Swing into the far post. It's Nathan Ake again with a header. Another chance for Nathan Ake. Another chance he hasn't been able to direct towards goal. Didn't even test Neuer. Put it behind for a goal kick. Should do better again there, Ake, I think. Luka Hernandez. Back to Manuel Neuer. Long by the German. Down by Rodri. Giving away. Leroy Sané. Kimmich. Up Meccano. Bayern have had more possession, you'd say. Sané lays one off. Oh, terrible touch by Gnabry. Rodri on the turn. Kimmich tight to him. Hard to get your leg around Rodri or win the ball back on him. He's such a big man. Very physical. Ederson. Looking for a pass if he can. MK says, hi everyone, I fell asleep. Well, the game, you haven't missed much, only an Erling Haaland goal because the game's been delayed time and time again. De Bruyne here, can't beat Luka Hernandez to it. Haaland uses his strength and physicality but gives it away, Erling Haaland. Wants a handball against Sabitzer, referee says no. Haaland will definitely score another, says Grealish the GOAT. Bernardo Silva back doing defending against Gnabry. Brilliant work by Bernardo Silva, long to Haaland. Can't win the header. Bayern pick it up in midfield once again. In fact, it was Kevin De Bruyne looking for that header. De Bruyne again in there. Pavard wide to Coleman. Pavard. Straight into Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Pavard intercepts the pass to Bernardo on this left-hand side. I'll power through this half-time. Next one, I'm not sure, says Adjin. It's perfectly fine. I'm trying to power through as well, honestly. There's Brand. Under pressure from Sabitzer. Behind for a throw-in. Okay, he's telling Esbrand, get that ball forward. Esbrand up to Erling Haaland. Not the best of throw-ins by Esbrand, which Pep Guardiola didn't seem very happy with. Kevin De Bruyne. Done well there. Haaland outside the boot. Passing to Riyad Mahrez. It's brilliant from Haaland. The outside the boot. Mahrez on the counter. Balling behind to Haaland here. Shocking ball by the Algerian. Haaland not going to do much with that one. Oh, but good pressing from Haaland. Unfortunately, doesn't deflect into a City player's path. I'm proud of Esbrand, says Grealish to go. Yeah, he's been very, very good. Very, very good, Esbrand. He's trying. Bayern Munich on the counter here. Wide they go. Esbrand intercepts. Good positioning from Josh. Here's Grealish. And he goes back to Nathan Ake. City just need to calm down a little bit. One thing I've noticed in pre-season, though, City are counter-attacking. Really, really counter-attacking. I haven't seen that from Manchester City for a very long time. We don't tend to counter-attack teams because we haven't got it. Perhaps now we think we have. Jack Grealish on the run here at Bayern Munich. Grealish still. Haaland, back to Grealish. Grealish wide to Mahrez. Foul on Jack Grealish. Referee surely plays advantage. Mahrez onto that right foot, back to the left foot. Into Haaland, who left it. Thought there was someone behind him. Couldn't find them. Esbrand, our next star. Well, he could be Adjin because he might get the chance. Bayern Munich counter. End-to-end game. Serge Gnabry one-on-one with Ruben Diaz. Gnabry. Good defending from Nathan Ake. Foot in there. And stops Gnabry from a chance. And then City come the other way now. It is very much a high-tempo game. I'm loving it. Cancelo. Wide to Riyad Mahrez. Kevin De Bruyne in the centre circle. Josh Wilson Esbrand, who doesn't look out of place in this Manchester City side at all. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Grealish. Into Kevin De Bruyne. Sané tight to him. De Bruyne trying to bundle his way through. Haaland picks it back up. Haaland works it wide to Riyad Mahrez. Cancelo on the overlap here. Mahrez got to go to Cancelo. Greedy from Riyad Mahrez when Cancelo's in a wonderful position there for a cutback. Good defending from Ake made me laugh. He's good, Nathan Ake. I'll be honest with you, people who know me know I wasn't a big fan of Ake when he first came. I said, why would you spend 40 million on a relegated defender? But last season he impressed me, and he's impressing me so far. And he was good in the last game as well, was Ake. Mahrez in the corner for Manchester City. De Bruyne offering that option for a shot. Don't think he's going to take it though, Mahrez. I think he will try and swing this one in, which he does. And towards Rodri with a free header! Oh, massive, massive deflection. And somehow it bounces behind for another corner. Rodri's headers go rifling in the bottom corner, by the way, on the right-hand side. It hits, I think, a Bayern Munich defender. Nearly goes on the other side of the net. Manuel Neuer is beaten either way. Another corner for Manchester City. Bayern Munich all over the place defensively. Kevin De Bruyne with a cross. Not the best one. There was no one in there. Cancelo deals this one. Bernardo Silva. Sané pressing. Don't see that often from Leroy Sané. Grealish, not at Manchester City anyway. Grealish, good skill. Keeps the ball in, does Jack Grealish. Still going Grealish here. Grealish, this one's to the far post. Haaland can't get there. Alphonso Davies had nothing he could do but try and nod it out of play. He had Diaz behind him as well. He does really well, the Canadian. Tell you what, Grealish looks absolutely class. Absolutely class, Jack Grealish. And the fact that he's got someone to aim for in the middle as well. I'll tell you what, we could be seeing £100 million worth of player this season, couldn't we? At last. Mahrez in the corner again. City look dangerous. Bayern Munich look a shambles defensively. Crossing here. Haaland flicks it onto the far post of Grealish. Grealish once more. Tries to beat. Muller can't do. Throwing to City. Good tackle by Thomas Muller. New York City are winning 2-0. That's good to know. Good to see another team from City doing well. There's Brandon throwing for City. Grealish. Luke Hernandez just too physical for him. Rodri does the same for Thomas Muller. Referee says free kick. Bernardo Silva's taking the ball with him up the field, just wasting a bit of time. Only 8 minutes left of this half. And a 5-minute break, which is nothing, isn't it? And we're right back into the second half, which is good. Which is good. To be honest, I'm ready for bed. Here's Rodri. Sané wants a free kick. Referee says no. Cancelo into Mahrez. Mahrez. Under pressure, Riyad Mahrez. Back he goes to Nathan Ake, who doesn't crumble under pressure. Thomas Muller. Goes back to goalkeeper Ederson. Rodri. Back to Ake. Well played, Manchester City. Playing out for that press brilliantly. Grealish get through the Mahrez complex, same as Rodri and Cancelo. Quite right, Ajin. I think Grealish looks wonderful. Really, really good, he does. And I think that, I know I said City have been counter-attacking more. That suits his style of play, running at players. No use getting Jack Grealish to pass it back all the time, pass sideways. Get him going at players. That's his talent. And he's been really good at doing that. Luke Hernandez. Back he goes to Manuel Neuer. Bayern have had a lot of possession, but seem to have done nothing with it. Where you see Manchester City have done stuff with it. Haaland pressing. Haaland's going to be so good, isn't he? He's just top quality, isn't he? He's just incredible. He really is. Manuel Neuer. Haaland putting the press on again. Long ball. Ake lets it run away from Muller. As Brand picks it up on the edge of his box. Diaz. Joao Cancelo. Long ball in behind by Cancelo. Kevin De Bruyne is on side. It's a really poor touch by KDB. I tell you what, that is really poor by his standards there. What a ball by Cancelo. He's in space there and he's got Haaland through the middle. De Bruyne on that far right hand side. Cancelo swings one round to him. He's on his own. It's a shame. Sabitzer, wonderful turn there. Little chop away from Bernardo Silva. Alphonso Davies, who brings so much energy down that left-hand side for Bayern Munich. Sabitzer, Sané, little one-touch football with Muller. Breaks down again. Leroy Sané's been very, very poor. And Ederson in possession for Manchester City. Stood with his left foot on the ball. Seems a bit bored. Oh, what a terrible pass by Ederson. Bernardo Silva had two players around him. Look at Bernardo Silva. Ice in the veins. Dealt with it easily. Ederson looked long this time. Out to Jack Grealish. What a ball. Bounces off Pavard. Grealish picks it up. Here's Jack Grealish. Foul by Leroy Sané. Free kick to Manchester City. Leroy Sané is very, very unhappy with that one. Looks like a clear foul by me. Actually, I think Grealish had lost possession of the ball by the time Sané comes through the back of him. The referee does buy into that one. I didn't saw Haaland since the goal he scored. He's not been as involved, Ajin, actually. Yellow card for Kimmich here. No, sorry, a yellow card for Leroy Sané here. I had no idea. They're telling us Kimmich's been booked, but I'm sure it was Sané because he pointed away. Mahrez for Manchester City. Oh, good challenge by Luke Hernandez. The top draw player, Luke Hernandez. The player who nearly signed for Manchester City, actually, a few years before. And I'll add him to my list. I haven't got him on my list of players City almost signed. And Luke Hernandez and his brother Theo Hernandez almost signed for Manchester City, as revealed by the Atletico club president at one point. I won't tell you too much, otherwise there'd be no point making a video. Sané. Looking there. Same haircut as Oh, City got a chance here. Jack Grealish into Haaland first time. Oh, it deflects wide. Erling Haaland hits it first time. Not with much power. Has to be said, the Haaland shot. Not with much power at all. Grealish first time into him. Deflects up on Meccano again. Bayern Munich ride the luck a little bit because it does just sort of bobble past the post. Manuel Neuer rooted to the spot. Corner City, crossed in by De Bruyne. Again into no one. Mahrez at the far post. Mahrez the cross in here. Towards Ruben Diaz. Cleared away by Bayern Munich. Back out to Riyad Mahrez. They are poor defensively. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Leaves it for KDB. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne into Ake. Nathan Ake with a chance. Oh, what a ball by De Bruyne. It's such a shame Nathan Ake is there and not... Why are all the chances falling to Ake? He's had about 4 chances here. I think they've said he's offside, which he wasn't. The linesman not having a good job. Not doing a good job anyway. That's 4 chances that fall to Ake. If that fell to Haaland, he's burying it. Neuer plays it away. This time Muller takes it down. Serge Gnabry. Wide to Coman. Very fluid forward line from Bayern Munich. Coman. Got to go back though. City's pressing's pushing them back. Agent says, what do you believe about Haaland's release clause that comes active in 2024? Well, if they activate it, we get 250 million. So, if they want to do that, Real Madrid, they can do it. 200 million for Haaland when we played 50 for him. Chance for Bayern Munich here. Alphonso Davies sends it across the box. Serge Gnabry somehow misses it. A tap-in. Any little touch on it and he scores. Another cross the far post here. Cancelo deals with it. Puts it behind for a corner. Bayern Munich growing in this game now. Only a few moments left of this first half. Really nice ball clipped to the far post. Cancelo struggling. Alphonso Davies sends it right across the goal line. And Gnabry is a stud away from levelling. Corner by Munich. An in-swinger. Arm in the air. Another Bayern Munich player. Plays it short to the edge of the box to Sané, is it? Cross into the far post here. It's a shocking ball by Leroy Sané. Or Serge Gnabry. No idea. Can't tell the difference between the two, unfortunately. Oh, that's a good chance for Gnabry. He should score that. If he's about an inch taller, he scores there, Gnabry, when he stretches his leg out. Was linked with Manchester City, wasn't he, in the end? Signed a new deal with Bayern Munich only a few days ago. Linked with Arsenal as well. Couldn't see that one happening. Cancelo. Terrible pass by Cancelo into Marcel Sabitzer. Given away. Rodri. Good physicality against Sané and wins it back for City. Sané's having a shocker. That's a bad ball by Diaz. Straight out for a throw-in. To Bayern Munich, who go all the way back to the goalkeeper. To say, they've played back a lot, Bayern Munich. Played back too many times, really. Up Meccano. Neuer. Good footwork. Under pressure from Haaland. Long again by Manuel Neuer. Ake can't beat Muller. On the chest by Gnabry. Flicks it over there to Jack Grealish. Bernardo Silva a push in the back of Serge Gnabry. And referee says free kick to Bayern. Meccano gives it away to Josh Wilson-Esbrand. Can't control it. Chance for Kingsley Coman now. Ake's across to try and deal with it. Esbrand's going to get back and defend. Cross across the box here. Cancelo picks it up. Poor cross, really. No one to aim for. Cancelo wide to Mahrez. A bad ball by Cancelo. Mahrez. Good footwork. Alphonso Davies nearly wins it back. Cancelo back in there again. De Bruyne. Meccano strong. Rodri. Brilliant by Rodri. So good. So good. Managed to first time pass it back into Bernardo Silva. Grealish wide to Riyad Mahrez, who's found space again here. Riyad Mahrez. Couple of step overs maybe from Mahrez. No. Edge of the box. Rodri. Looked to wind up a shot there. Didn't shoot in the end. Esbrand holds Coman off. Esbrand. Still Esbrand. Looks to cross it into Pavard. Wins it back again. Esbrand off Benjamin Pavard. Tell you, how's Pavard an international footballer? He's terrible. Grealish. Into Mahrez. It was meant for De Bruyne. Mahrez flicks into Bernardo Silva. Erling Haaland! 2-0 Manchester City. But he's offside. He's not offside there. This linesman needs to go to Specsavers if he thinks that offside. Because Bernardo's a mile on. How is he offside there? Haaland scores again. But he was onside there. Shocking linesman. I assume he's an American. He's confused at why there wasn't a touchdown. That's half time. 40 minutes. It's going to be a 5-minute break. 5-minute break. How? That was not offside at all. I think that's as much as Erling Haaland's going to play, to be honest with you. I think he's going to come off now. But he scored there. He was onside. I'm sure Bernardo Silva is onside. They won't show us a replay. But that was great football from Manchester City. Ooh, maybe he's offside. Maybe I'm wrong. A big man can admit when he's wrong, I suppose. I'm not quite sure. They showed us in a funny angle, so I'm not quite sure. Haaland's thanking Bernardo Silva. Now close. I think Erling Haaland's going to come off here at half-time. I can't see the physio risking him any longer. Not offside, is really to go. They need to show the angle. He looks offside from the angle I saw, but obviously they do look offside from that angle. If they showed you the proper angle, which they obviously won't, I think he was onside there. I think Bernardo was onside. I think Haaland got his second Manchester City goal in his first game. So we wait. Only 5 minutes now for the second half. Another 40 minutes, in fact. I think that's the right decision to make, wasn't it? To play just 40-minute halves in the end. Going to show a chance. Cancelo and Alphonso Davies getting wrapped up there. I don't know why that's even a highlight. Sané giving it away. I tell you what, you could make a 10-minute video on Leroy Sané giving the ball away. That's all he's done all game. Again, Sané giving it away. Grealish picking it up, playing in De Bruyne. Good chance in his left foot, De Bruyne, early on in the game. Dragged it just wide. Just wide from KDB. Brad Lewis is a bad referee. Yeah, I have to say I haven't been impressed with the American officials or the linesman either. Sané still loves us, says Adjin. I'm not sure about Adjin. I tell you who does love Manchester City, Alexander Zinchenko, who joined Arsenal this week, which is sad to see him go, actually, because I really do like him. 32 million is a bargain. And we've sort of played our hand in the Cucurella deal, haven't we, now, by saying, look, we've sold all our left-backs, so we'll buy your left-back and we'll give you less than you want for him. They'll say, well, no, we know you've got money and we know you need one. I don't know. It doesn't sound like good business to me, but that's the way it seems to have gone. Zinchenko, Jesus, any players that have left City this summer have done a goodbye interview, haven't they? They've all done a goodbye interview to say thank you. Who didn't? Raheem Sterling. So that tells you all you need about Raheem Sterling. Sané doesn't love City, I don't think. But Sterling certainly doesn't love City. Raheem Sterling loves one thing, and that is... Oh, no, he loves two things. Himself and the money. And should have learned that from the Liverpool fans maybe a little bit. But yeah, he didn't even turn up to the title celebrations, did he, Raheem Sterling? Didn't go. That tells you all you need to know, unfortunately. He refused to sign a City shirt this week, hasn't he, as well? Don't know. I think he thinks he's a lot better than he is, doesn't he, Sterling? So, we'll see what happens with that. Some highlights here of the big storm cloud coming over. The, is it Landbau Field? The pitches, the stadium they call it, they're playing on. They show the highlights, 5 minutes of highlights, which will fly by, surely. Why are we selling everyone to Premier League teams? Well, Zinchenko, actually, has been an Arsenal fan since he's been a kid, actually. So, that makes sense, doesn't it, for him to go there. He's rejected plenty of moves. Sterling should be ashamed of himself. Yeah. Elmo says that Jesus goes to the title celebrations. He didn't go to the title celebrations, but it's because his wife was giving birth. So, that's a reasonable excuse, isn't it? Sterling just sat at home, I don't know, looking at himself in the mirror isn't quite an excuse, is it? So, but yeah, Jesus didn't go. But Jesus didn't go for a real reason. Sterling didn't even turn up. If you noticed at the game, if you were at that game, or I don't know if you'd seen it on the TV, if you watched the title celebrations at the ground when City won the league, Sterling didn't applaud the fans. Sterling didn't walk over to the fans. Sterling was the only person not to applaud the fans when you watch it. Just seems a real disconnect with the fans, Raheem Sterling. And then he wonders why people aren't a big fan of him. I don't know. I don't know why he's so confused. Bayern Munich have made a change at half-time. On comes Ulreich in goal for Manuel Neuer. I wonder if City make some changes or not. Julian Alvarez has come on for Manchester City. I suspect Erling Haaland's come off. I'll update the team sheet when we know the answer. But I expect it's Erling Haaland off, Julian Alvarez on. 45 minutes of Haaland. I think it is just Haaland who's come off. But I'll keep an eye on the team now. Yeah, I think it's just Erling Haaland. Also coming on for them is Mazwari, new signing from Ajax on a free transfer. He comes on for number 11, Kingsley Coman. So looking for wing backs now. Bayern Munich. So Erling Haaland off. TV off. No, you can still watch the game, even if Haaland's not playing. But Haaland off. Julian Alvarez on. Another chance to see him though, if you haven't seen him already. The young Argentinian. Well, I'm falling asleep, says Adjin. See you soon, Adjin. Mark was watching the game. Haaland had 2 goals, didn't he, really? Been robbed. So, one change for Manchester City at the half-time break. Off comes goal scorer Erling Haaland, and on comes number 19, Julian Alvarez, who could also be a goal scorer as well. If you haven't seen him in the previous game, watch him in this one. The man brings an infinite amount of energy to the team. Loves to run. And he's already started here, the number 19. Kimmich. Mazwari. Upamecano. Look on his toes there. Julian Alvarez. Straight on him. That's what he does. Esbran gets nutmegged. Into Bernardo Silva. Poor pass, Grealish. Look for a pass, Grealish. Alvarez is making a run here. Wide to Mahrez. Don't be greedy, Riyadh. Clicks to the far post. Grealish is pulled down. Referee says no penalty. Bernardo Silva on the volley. Blocked away. That's the 4th penalty Jack Grealish should have had in 2 games. And Bayern Munich clear it away. Wanted to see his second. I thought it was a fair goal. They should just give it him. The linesman hasn't got a clue anyway. Okay. For City on this left-hand side. Good pass into Alvarez. First time passing to Grealish. She's poor by Julian. And given away. Curse the commentator there, Brad. You've said Alvarez is good. He's just give the ball away. I'll tell you what, who isn't good? Bayern Munich's team at all. Given away there. Mahrez clipped it to the far post. Oh, Mazwari pulls the shoulder of Jack Grealish there. Grealish doesn't get any fouls anymore. Because he's known for being a foul player. They think, oh, well, he must go down easy. I mean, he probably does, but who doesn't? Rodri, a good play for Manchester City. Back to Esbrand. Lets it go for a throw-in. Pressing from Thomas Muller. Esbrand is there to step up, isn't he? I think I wouldn't trust him for a full season. He's also got a torrid injury record. So, he hardly played for the youth team last season because of injuries. Grealish tries to take one on the chest, but it's absolutely fired at him by Bernardo Silva. And Mazwari passes out playing. Bernardo Silva sends it long, and it's Julian Alvarez. And here's the Argentinian. Alvarez! Oh, wide of the post by Julian Alvarez. Tough angle with his left boot, his weaker left foot. Perhaps he expected to score there. I think the technique is difficult. If he's scoring that one, he's got to go with the outside of his boot. Goes the instep, if that's the way of saying it, and puts it wide. Ulreich. Good pass out today. He's not quite Manuel Neuer, the goalkeeper. Done well there. Passing to Leroy Sané, is it in Serge Gnabry. Attack for Bayern Munich here. Ake tight 2. Davies crossing. Diaz. Wonderful defending. Sliding in. Blocking that cross away. The City do still need to sign a left back to compete with Esbran, but I'm impressed by him. I really am. Sabitzer. Davies. Back he goes to Upamecano. Bayern Munich's defensive line is incredibly high. Serge Gnabry. Pavard. He's living off that one wonderful goal, isn't he, Pavard? Bernardo Silva tries to shrug Gnabry off. Still works its way to Sabitzer. White to Mazwari. Sabitzer on small. Upamecano again, who is all the way across the centre circle. He's given it away here, and City with a chance on the counter. And Julian Alvarez up against Upamecano, who's ridiculously quick, by the way. Rodri. Late challenge there by the midfielder Esbrand. Skips past 2 or 3. Josh Wilson, Esbrand. Still Esbrand. Still going Esbrand. Josh Wilson, Esbrand with a strike. Good save by Ulreich. I tell you what. He needs his chance this season, doesn't he? He's surely impressing Pep Guardiola with these performances. Fantastic against from Esbrand. 19 years of age. Does not look out of place at left back. Yes, he has his issues. I think his defensive awareness might be an issue, but how much defending do City do most of the time? You can't be complaining about players doing the defensive side of the game when you've got a goalkeeper who He's known for his kicking and not his saving. Cancelo. Mahrez on his right hand side. What a ball to De Bruyne. Chest of Kevin De Bruyne. Wide to Cancelo. He's probably offside here. He is offside. And it is a free kick. De Bruyne is not happy with the referee. I think he thinks it's a handball by the Bayern Munich player. It's handball, says KDB. The referee, as an American, assumes you can use your hands outfield. They're not showing us a replay of the handball. There's no use showing us the replay of the offside, is there? Luke Hernandez turning his own box here. Davies. He's turning as well. City, look at this press from City. Wonderful. Oh, they're in trouble here, Bayern. Doing well, though. Davies. Good play. Poor by Serge Gnabry. Was it Leroy Sané? They just look exactly the same with that haircut. Can't Sané bring his afro back? De Bruyne. Well, that is a collector's piece there. Kevin De Bruyne with a shocking cross. Straight behind for a goal kick. Right underneath it there, the KDB. Goal kick for Bayern Munich. Ulreich on the ball here. Long by the German. Straight to Nathan Ake. Calmly taken down on the chest. Wide to Jack Grealish under pressure from Pavard. Back to Esbrand. And he goes back to the goalkeeper. Well done, Esbrand. Very well done, Esbrand. Ederson. That's more. Ederson gives it straight to Davies. Muller in trouble here, Ederson. You utter clown. Is it a penalty for Bayern Munich here? Is he offside? What is Ederson doing there? I mean, Muller's offside. Ederson, he comes out to claim the ball. I don't know what he's doing. He just takes the Bayern Munich player straight out. It'd be a penalty. He's lucky there, Ederson. He might get benched this season, Ederson, mightn't he, with Moreno coming in. Cancelo. Grealish in space here. Mazwari getting across to him. What a great ball by Cancelo, but Grealish picks it up. Here's Super Jack. Little back heel into Bernardo Silva. Esbrand in space again. Get in the middle, Julian. Not the same run that you'd see from Haaland. Esbrand. Grealish. Bernardo Silva. Grealish again. Back into Rodri. De Bruyne. Looking to go to wide to Mahrez. Instead goes to Ruben Diaz. Diaz. De Bruyne. Mahrez. Good run by Cancelo in behind Alphonso Davies. You see, Alphonso Davies was a winger initially when he played for Vancouver Whitecaps. They've turned him to a left back. And his defensive position is similar to Esbrand. Not very good. But he's just so quick. He just works. He can just recover. I suppose like Kyle Walker in a sense. Kyle Walker can be poor positionally because he knows he's got the pace to make up for it. And that makes a big difference there. The nice ball by Mahrez, but Davies just so quick. And stop Cancelo putting across the box there. Up Meccano, nice ball out to Davies. Not the best of touches by him. Cancelo around the corner. Back towards Diaz, who will go back to Ederson. Ederson into Rodri. Out to Diaz. City playing dangerously here. Alvarez. Nice idea. De Bruyne, thumbs up to Julian Alvarez. Really nice idea by the young forward. Just couldn't get it to work. Received it on the turn quick. Tried to flick it round the corner first time and in behind to Kevin De Bruyne. Couldn't make it work. But he tried it. And the game's intensity has just dipped off in this second half. Mazwari. Into Muller. I tell you what, how many pre-season games have Bayern Munich played, if anyone knows? Because I think someone said that Mane scored the day before. They look so rusty. They're struggling to string passes together. Bernardo Silva. Sabitzer on him. Back he goes to Nathan Ake in his own box. And then to goalkeeper Ederson after a 1-2. Bernardo again. Ake. City confidently playing out from the back again. And that is something that is promising to see. Ake. And behind to Grealish on the chest of Grealish. Straight for the back of him comes Pavard. Grealish goes down. Free kick Manchester City. Brilliant at winning free kicks, Grealish. Grealish is not too happy there. I mean, he wins soft fouls, Grealish, and left her in the box. Then he don't win any foul, even if someone broke his leg. Cancelo, wide to Mahrez. Problem with Alvarez, he's not really making them any runs. Mahrez still. De Bruyne in space. Cancelo outside the boot. Really weak strike by the right back. It's right down the middle as well. Ulreich stops it very easily. Here's Luka Hernandez. Back he goes to goalkeeper Ulreich. Up Meccano. Pressure from Alvarez. Look at him. He's going again, Alvarez. Not stopping. Alvarez nearly wins it back off the goalkeeper. Well played, Alvarez. Bags of energy. And it looks like Kyle Walker is going to be coming onto the field. Possibly for Joao Cancelo. Possibly for Josh Wilson-Esbrand. Mahrez. De Bruyne. Rodri out to Esbrand. Esbrand still. Oh, tackle by Pavard. Too much there. Tried to step over. Didn't work out. Bayern counter. Good chance here for Bayern Munich. Big chance here. Sané looks to the far post. What a ball. Mazraoui just over the forehead of the fullback. What a ball by Leroy Sané. It's just that millimetres too high. Skims the forehead of Mazraoui, who can't convert the chance. Be interesting to see who comes off here. Will it be Esbrand or will it be Joao Cancelo? I think it'll be Esbrand personally. Cancelo's played a lot of football. Poor by City. Cleared away. Throw in for Bayern Munich. Taken quickly by Diop Meccano. Hernandez back to goalkeeper Ulreich. Kimmich. Wonderful player. Joshua Kimmich. Where he belongs in the midfield now. He's played at right back, centre back. Played all over the place, didn't he, for Pep Guardiola's Bayern Munich. Given away by Bayern. Bernardo Silva, Rodri. Apparently there's a late foot in there, says the referee. Well, Kyle Walker was ready to come on. Bib was off. And the bib is back on. I think they're looking to make a few changes, Manchester City. Ulreich. Had a lot of ball, the Bayern Munich goalkeeper, since he's come on. Playing the ball around with Upamecano. And Theo Hernandez. Long by the goalkeeper. Sané wins the header against Diaz. It's a throw into Manchester City, surely. Bayern Munich are going to make a triple change. Here, number 38 is on for number 18. I'm not sure who that is. Well, Jakob Musiala's coming on. Ryan Gravenberch is coming on. Another signing from Ajax this summer. Off comes Marcel Sabitzer for Ryan Gravenberch. Matthijs de Ligt makes his debut. It seems. On he comes from Meccano. That's some defensive partnership. Of course, Jakob Musiala. He's playing Chelsea's youth academy some years ago. Number 42, 18 years of age he is, and 19 years of age. Playing in the Champions League for Bayern Munich, big things expected of him. Kyle Walker is on for Manchester City. In place of... no idea. Joao Cancelo. No, he's not. Ruben Diaz. Kyle Walker at centre-back. Something we might see a few times this season. So, Ruben Diaz off. Kyle Walker's on. I assume Diaz, who's just come back from injury. They're going to try and manage that workload for Diaz, which is understandable. So Kyle Walker on in the centre-back position, where he played action in the last game as well, did Kyle Walker. Here's Bayern Munich. A bit better from them since these substitutions have come on. Hernandez. Mahrez there, trying to win the ball back for Manchester City. The game has dropped off, hasn't it? So has the viewers. I mean, it's, what, 3:15 in Europe? You guys, I'm sure, are ready for bed. I'm ready for bed, to be honest with you. We've got another 30 minutes left of this game. We'll stay awake. De Ligt, confident from the Dutchman. Hernandez. Kimmich. Good play from Kimmich. Bayern Munich, like City, are confident at the back. Just can't get the ball to, link up with the play when they get further forward. 1-2 by Kimmich and Muller. Kimmich drives the ball forward here. Back into Muller again and giving away to Rodri. And Rodri into De Bruyne. Turn away from Gravenberch, who's all over KDB. Back to Esbrand. Let's get another goal. Says Grealish the goal. That's what we're looking for. Kevin De Bruyne. Skips past Kimmich brilliantly. De Bruyne. De Bruyne looks for a shot. Straight into Matthijs de Ligt. Grealish back into Rodri. Wide to Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez. It's a good tackle by Afonso Davies. Cancelo picks up the rebound. Cancelo still. Rodri under pressure now from 2 or 3 Bayern Munich players. Rodri drops on the ball. That wasn't a free kick. Rodri bought that one. And he bought it well. It's a free kick to Manchester City near the byline. He had 3 players around him. He held them off. Good stream so far, says MT. Thank you very much. Thank you for staying with us and staying awake. Here's Jack Grealish. Got a one-on-one situation here. There's Grealish and he skips inside here past Mazraoui. Grealish wide to Mahrez. He's been clipped late, Grealish here. That's surely a free kick. The referee does pick up on it. Great play from Grealish again. You could say could be man of the match, and Grealish looks to be in some pain here. Yellow card for Benjamin Pavard. Let's hope he's okay, Grealish. The City players don't seem concerned, to be honest with you, which is probably a good sign. Hopefully Jack Grealish gets back up. A late challenge from Benjamin Pavard. Really late challenge from the Frenchman. As Grealish releases the ball. 20 minutes of the game left now. Halfway through the second half. Ooh, nasty challenge. Studs on the top of Jack Grealish's shin. Nasty challenge from Pavard. Nowhere near the ball. Let's hope he gets up and he's okay. We need him. He's been fantastic. We really do need Super Jack Grealish. He's not looking completely comfortable, Jack Grealish here. Let's hope he's going to be okay. Pavard's apologising to him. Grealish is back on his feet. I don't think he's intentionally nasty challenged by Pavard. He's swinging his leg in as he dives in to try and kick the ball away. A blocker shot in the end. Straight in the shin of Jack Grealish. I mean, he don't wear shin pads, does he, Grealish? So, only himself to blame in a way. And he's back up. And he's hobbling away. I think he'll be fine. City have got a free kick in a wonderful position here, though. Someone like a specialist like De Bruyne, Riyad Mahrez, you expect to step up and put this one in the back of the net. Mahrez and De Bruyne are over it. The left foot of Mahrez, the right foot of KDB. It's going to be Kevin De Bruyne, is it? No, Riyad Mahrez straight into the wall. Out to Esbrand. Grealish round the corner to Bernardo Silva. Defended away. Back to Kyle Walker. All on his own at the back here. Kyle Walker. Rodri. Esbrand. Walker again. Into Joao Cancelo on this right hand side. De Bruyne looking for a ball in behind to Alvarez, who's chasing it. Julian Alvarez, first time left footed strike. Ambitious attempt. Mile over the bar, doesn't get it right. Confidence to try it. Shows the quality of this player. Alvarez, good pressing again. Bayern Munich play out of it. Good play from Musiala and Gravenberch. Mazraoui in behind here. Foot race between Ederson and Musiala. Ederson wins that race. And quickly back out to Rodri. On the press is Thomas Muller. Rodri skips away from him. Cancelo. Shocking ball by Cancelo. Rodri back to goalkeeper Ederson. City get lucky there with the deflection. Esbrand. Ake. Grealish. Into Esbrand. Grealish again. Oh, wonderful skill from Jack Grealish. Esbrand's been fouled there on the byline. Referee says it was too far ago. Flicked by Muller into Gravenberch. Dealt with, and then City on the counter now. Kevin De Bruyne running and running. KDB. De Bruyne. Mahrez with the left foot. Good save. Ulreich can't beat De Bruyne to it. Bayern Munich panic. How is that a foul on the goalkeeper? The referee's having a joke here. De Bruyne stood there. Ulreich's reaching. Misses the ball. The referee gives a free kick. Counter-attacking from City though has been swift. Yes, we haven't finished them, but it's been swift and it's something we haven't seen from City. Last season, we wouldn't dare run at a team. Let's have another goal, says MK. Bernardo Silva. Musiala on him. Mahrez. Rodri. Esbrand. Grealish again. Man of the match performance perhaps from Jack Grealish today. Bernardo Silva. Brings the ball forward. I said 1-1 before the game, didn't I? Might be right, implying to the goal, I suppose. Mahrez skips away from Muller, too easy for Bayern. Alvarez back to Mahrez. Little one-touch stuff. Kimmich has just chucked himself to the ground here. And the linesman, of course, buys into the theatrics from Joshua Kimmich. And it is a free kick to Bayern Munich in their own box. And he'll be fine, Kimmich. There's nothing wrong with him. He's holding his hand. You can't foul your hand, surely. Oh, how is he holding his hand? Hernandez. Musiala, what a turn. What a turn by the young man. Away from Cancelo so easily. Gravenberch as well. He's another one with great skill. Mazwari, the wing back. Looking to take on Esbrand. Ball in behind to Gravenberch. Kyle Walker holds off Muller. Ederson quickly off his line. Drops on the ball. And good claim by the Brazilian. Got to be careful this season, Ederson. Any poor performances. Stefan Ortega Moreno will be there to take over. Poor pass by Bernardo to Grealish. Bayern can't knock it around. Esbrand, clumsy. Couldn't control the ball there, Josh Wilson Esbrand. De Ligt. Not done much since he's come on, De Ligt, has he? He'll have to go back to his goalkeeper, De Ligt. I don't think he wants to. Hernandez. Good touch by Gnabry. Davies. Hernandez. Long by Luka Hernandez. Overhit pass. Esbrand chased. Sorry, Mazwari. Couldn't get to the end of it. Julian Nagelsmann stays sat down. Contemplating what changes to make in his Bayern Munich side. I mean, most of these pre-seasons, a lot of the kids are there, aren't they? Esbrand, that's a foul throw if I've ever seen one. Gets away with it. Ederson pumps it long. Mahrez can't control it. Does fall to Joao Cancelo into Kevin De Bruyne. There's time to turn. KDB. Fires one straight into Davies. De Bruyne working hard to win it back though. A little foul in the back of Davies. Bayern Munich play on. Joshua Kimmich. Musiala, referee, eventually pulls it back. Much later. And if you watched the previous stream, that game only now was just kicking off. So think of how long you'd be still up if that was the case. Here is Alphonso Davies. Can't control it. Throwing for Manchester City. We're just over halfway in this game, in this second half. Not long left now. Exciting last 20 minutes. Will make this fly by, wouldn't it? But the intensity has dropped off from City. Musiala. Good challenge by Rodri again. Mahrez. Mahrez playing with the ball down the byline here. Runs out of play. Riyad Mahrez thrown by Munich. Kimmich takes it. I think it's a throw in Manchester City. Surprised that. It looked like a clear throw for Bayern Munich. Referee seen something I don't think anyone else has seen. Well, he's given a free kick. No, I don't understand that. I don't know what the free kick was for. Bernardo Silva is pulled down here by Thomas Muller. Luckily, because Muller feeds Gnabry. And Gnabry's one-on-one there. Bernardo Silva. The ball just sticking to his feet in that situation. Nathan Ake and the free kick for Manchester City. Actually, we've not got 20 minutes left. We've only got 10 minutes left here. Not long left. Joao Cancelo. City purely playing for fitness now, it seems. Cancelo. Mahrez. Walker. Bayern are still pressing. Bayern are still pressing, they really are. Ederson. Long by Ederson. Chased by Cancelo. Great ball by Ederson. Luka Hernandez. Oh, Cancelo kicks him in the chest. And walks off saying, I'm sorry. I don't think it was that bad. Yellow card for Cancelo. It looks like we're being refereed by Dwayne The Rock Johnson here, doesn't it? You're seeing the ref. Ball over the top. Cancelo sticks his leg out in the box. Oh, he doesn't even touch Luka Hernandez. Does his studs maybe brush his shoulder, if that? He'll be okay. So 70 minutes played in an 80-minute game. Do we see a second City goal before the end of the game? I hope so. Rodri. Trying to tackle here. Can't win it off Musiala. Oh, ball in behind here. Surely it's offside against Mazwari. It is offside against the Moroccan. Not come on and made an impact at all. Substitution here. Calvin Phillips is coming on for Manchester City. And off comes Bernardo Silva. So number 20. Was always is ran. Uncovered. Plenty of grass in this first half and second half. Comes off and on comes new signing Calvin Phillips. The number 4. Vincent Kompany's number. Big shoes to step in, of course. But it's a long time ago now, Vincent Kompany, really, isn't it? So Calvin Phillips on in midfield alongside Rodri. Kevin De Bruyne in front. Walker. Cancelo. Nice to see Phillips some minutes in midfield as well. Had to play centre-back last time, didn't he? De Ligt. A little bit of a push from Julian Alvarez. Thumbs up from Pep Guardiola for the little Argentinian. De Ligt's arms out. Said, referee's that on a foul. Cancelo with a throw-in. Down to Alvarez. And it's a poor one by Julian Alvarez. Well, Cole Palmer's on as well here. Well, I don't know where he snuck on from. For Riyad Mahrez. So one's Cole Palmer. On that right-hand side. Did pretty well last time, Cole Palmer. I'm impressed by him when he plays for Manchester City. I personally don't think he's ready, but City have got no choice now, have they? With no replacement for Raheem Sterling. Cole Palmer is seen as the man to step up. Late foul by Calvin Phillips there. I think we'll see a lot of that at Manchester City. That sort of player. Here's Rodri, good win back. Alvarez round the corner here to Palmer. Read by Kimmich. Could go into feet to Cole Palmer. He's not a runner. Similar to Grealish and Mahrez. Foden. Probably the most running player in the team. He's not here in the pre-season tour. Hernandez. Good pressing from Cole Palmer. Throwing for Bayern Munich their own corner flag. It's well done, Palmer. Davies plays it into Hernandez. Gravenberch. Good little shift and turn by Gravenberch. Kimmich. Rodri tight on him. Kimmich gives it to Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. Back heel into Rodri. Free kick, referee. Oh my word. This referee, breathe on a player and you get a free kick in this game. Oh, Bayern Munich have played it quick and given it away. Palmer. Nasty challenge on Cole Palmer. Julian Alvarez at a strike. Is that not a free kick, referee? You breathe on the player, it's a free kick. You scythe one down. That's okay. Shocking refereeing by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Davies. Yeah, there we are. Rodriguez, a little kick out on Alphonso Davies. I think the players are ready. Oh, as if he's booking Luca Hernandez from the foul before. He's giving him a yellow card. I don't think he can give me a yellow card there, the referee, because he's already played advantage twice. He's already played the game on. The game's already stopped once and he played and then he went back for a yellow card. I've never seen him do that before. There you are. Gravenberch. Kimmich. Sends one long to Pavard. Mazwari's a fullback. He's playing right wing. Attacking midfield. I don't know where he's playing. Phillips. Mazwari beats him. Keeps it in. Headed away by Cancelo. That's great play from Mazwari. Musiala. Poor by Calvin Phillips, by the way. I seem to see that too often from Calvin Phillips in being poor. Terrible for England last time he played. And that 4-0 defeat to Hungary. De Ligt over the top here. Pavard. First time. Cross. Chance for Gnabry. I'm glad we didn't sign him. Can't shoot. Rodri. Cole Palmer. Bit lacklustre, Cole Palmer. That's what I'd say. He just seems like he's not in the game, really. Moments of magic, but he just seems to drift. And Bayern have gone all the way back to the goalkeeper here. All right, well, if you want an equaliser, Bayern Munich, try going forward. Can we not make the game a little bit entertaining for the last few minutes? There's Brand. Lose the header to Pavard. Gnabry. Good turn from Serge Gnabry. Musiala here, ball through. Nathan Ake reads it and into Rodri. City counter now. Rodri long. Alvarez will chase anything, won't it? He's up against De Ligt here. De Ligt puts it out for a throw. He's done well there, De Ligt, actually. Alvarez nearly got the better of him, though. The ball boys are on strike. No one's given the ball back here. I don't know what the ball lady's doing. She's just stood looking at it. Bayern Munich are making 4 substitutions now. They'll get a whole 5 minutes on the field. Lucky them. I think one of them was Joshua Zirkzee. Phillips. Alvarez. Poor pass. Calvin Phillips. Can't win it back though. Oh, he does do. Good tackle by Phillips in the end. So it's a Bayern Munich throw-in. Well, Vanna's coming on. Big things are expected for Philip Vanna. Stanisic is coming as well. Zirkzee is the other one. The final change for Bayern Munich. I'm not sure who it is. Put 4 changes from the German champions. I think long-term German champions, aren't they, for a reason, and to continue to be. Oh, I think it's Nianzou who's coming on as well. Signing a 3 transfer from Bayern Munich in around from PSG in around 2018, 2019. The Frenchman, and he's highly up on the list of trusted players in that back line for Julian Nagelsmann, despite him being only, I think, 19, 20 years of age. He's all right. 5 minutes, or just under 5 minutes remaining in this game. Long by Matthias de Ligt finds Zirkzee. Good chance here on the turn. Slows the game down a little bit. Musiala. Overlapping run from Vanna. Musiala. Good play from Nathan Ake defensively again. Zirkzee gives it away to Rodri. Brilliant from Rodri. Into Grealish. Back to Esbrand. Got to be careful here. Esbrand into Ake. And into Phillips. And City play well here. And Phillips, good touch. Really good touch. De Bruyne. Phillips. Back into De Bruyne. Great play from Phillips and KDB. Combining. Jack Grealish up this left-hand side. Back to De Bruyne. City just slowing it down here. Don't be stretching the legs too much now at this late stage in the game. Cancelo. Phillips. First time out to Cole Palmer. Palmer. Back into Calvin Phillips. Physically struggled there. Phillips shrugged off the ball by Musiala. That's poor again by Calvin Phillips. Stanisic. De Ligt. Bringing the ball forward out the back for Bayern Munich. Can they score a late equaliser? Oh, we see Manchester City get their second win. And 100% record in this pre-season tournament in the USA. De Ligt. Nianzou. Mazwari. Good 1-2 with Vanna. Switch of play. This is Vanna. Not sure who the guy on the other side is. Chance here for Bayern Munich. Big, big chance. For the number 28. I have to be honest, I've never ever heard of him. Vidovic. Chance. Managed to pick the ball up from Vanna. Shifts it onto his right foot. Edge of the box, or just inside the box actually, not just on the edge yet. Tries to kill in the top corner, gets it all wrong. Skies it a mile wide. Cancelo. Palmer. Bayern Munich throwing. Well done for Calvin Phillips. He seems to put a lot of tackles in Phillips, and he seems to do the simple things well, but it's the more complicated things he seems to struggle with. 2 minutes of the game left. Matthias de Ligt gives chase with the ball with Kevin De Bruyne. Back to goalkeeper Ulreich. Long by the goalkeeper. Kyle Walker on the chest. Back to goalkeeper Ederson. City deal with it well. Ederson. Terrible pass into Phillips. He does really well with it. Cancelo skips past the challenge as well. Joao Cancelo. Wide to Jack Grealish. Can City finish this game off here? Super Jack Grealish. Grealish. Chance here. Back into Cancelo. Cancelo. Oh, what a terrible cross. Lifts it over everyone. De Bruyne picks it up on the far right-hand side. Palmer. Great win by Cole Palmer. Palmer with a chance here. Good save by Ulreich. City have had the more chances. Tested the keeper many more times. Alvarez picks it up now. City have won it back again with the pressing. Alvarez. Still Julian Alvarez. Tackled. And it's a corner for Manchester City. Good chance. Well done, Cole Palmer. Actually stick his foot in and win it back. Right-footed shot. His weaker right foot. Test the goalkeeper. Corner Manchester City. 30 seconds remain. Julian Alvarez has lost his boot here. He's getting back on. Last chance to Looney. I can't see him letting Bayern Munich counter. I have to say I'm glad. It's bedtime. Crossing by De Bruyne. To the far post of Grealish. Oh, shocking touch on his chest. Come on, Jacks. Let's see something. Grealish swinging here to the far post. Straight into Ulreich, the goalkeeper. Ulreich says calm down. You're wasting your own time here. De Ligt. Nianzou. Pass straight out of play. We've played 80 minutes now, referee. Perhaps his clock's not working again like it did. City are bringing on young Rico Lewis, the number 82. He might step on the grass for a few seconds if he's lucky. But a silly time to bring him on, isn't it? There's Brand. Alvarez. Unlucky. Xerxes. Defending by Phillips, throwing to Bayern Munich. Substitution. Off comes the number 87, Josh Wilson. There's Brand, who's been fantastic again today. Well played to him. On comes young Rico Lewis at right back. But I think that'll be it. I think Rico Lewis might get on the field a little bit. And that'll be it. So on comes Rico Lewis, the number 82. I won't even bother changing the graphics, guys, because he's going to be on about 3 seconds, if that. Vanna. Good pressing from Rico Lewis. High up the field, the young fullback. Bringing the energy. There's nearly 5 minutes left, says PBC, is there? I thought we were playing 80 minutes. 2 40 minutes halves. I don't know. Here's Calvin Phillips. Back to Walker. Rico Lewis. Palmer. Vanna. This is 80th minute. Maybe I'm that tired. I'm seeing things here. PBC. I thought the game would finish at 80 minutes. Palmer. Looking to turn here, Cole Palmer. Into Phillips. Back to Palmer. Into Rico Lewis. Good play from City. Lewis. Lewis. Great skill from the fullback. Rico Lewis cracks the post. What a chance. Yeah, 2 5-minute halves is 80 minutes. We're on 82 minutes here. On the City scoreboard. Cole Palmer. Rico Lewis. Great footwork from the young fullback. Fantastic. Such a shame he couldn't get a goal. He's won it back again, Rico Lewis. Into De Bruyne. Giving away. Phillips pressing. Kimmich. Good pressing from City again. Gravenberch. Walker. Grealish. Unlucky. Can't beat off Mazwari. PBC says it's the 77th minute. Well, City need to sort the scoreboard out. This is 83 minutes on here. De Ligt. Nianzou. Kimmich. Back to Ulreich. Rico Lewis there. Nearly had a wonderful moment for the young fullback. Scoring a goal. So unlucky. Phillips, great physicality. Phillips. Kevin De Bruyne. Shocking strike. Should do so much better, KDB. Puts it wide of the post. Great work from Phillips, though. This is a Rico Lewis chance. Wonderful footwork. Oh, just tries to sneak it into the near post, doesn't it? Unlucky he done. Kevin De Bruyne had a chance there. But he put wide. Xerxes. Chance here for Bayern. Gravenberch. Looks very, very good player, doesn't he? Not passing like that, though. Over it past to Mazwari. Behind for a goal kick. Surely that is it. For Pep Guardiola. And Julian Nagelmann's side. Nagelmann. Looking at Jurgen Klopp, isn't he, in that cap? Probably not a good compliment. Edison on the goal kick here. Taking his time, Edison. I think even he wants to go home at this rate. Long by Edison. Blow that whistle, referee. Ball not behind for a throw into City. Joao Cancelo on it. Down to Rodri. Back to goalkeeper Edison once again. 84, nearly 85 minutes played here. Walker. Back to Edison again. Okay. Into Alvarez. Makes it stick well against De Ligt, who was pushing and pulling him. And Alvarez been played through here. Xerxes with a chance. Referee says it's a free kick, did he? Oh no. Xerxes played in. And the referee blows the full-time whistle. Well, that was a bit dodgy, referee, but okay. He's not a great game, has he? Thank you, everyone, for joining the live. If you're still here, if you still managed to stay awake, you managed to see Erling Haaland's first goal as a Manchester City player. First of, I'm sure, many. Thank you very much to everyone. It's been great to have you. It's bedtime for everyone, I'm pretty sure. We'll see you guys next time.